Wakey, wakey. Get up! Hey, it's a day late, but I had some tech issues. No tissues. Full house. Boys are back. And it was fun. We had a good time. Morale is high. We got some patrons. We got sponsors, I guess you would say, because they are helping put this thing on. We got Shine Shop LLC, Town Florist, Leonardtown. You know you gotta hit that up soon. Like now. Get them flowers out. But I hope you all enjoy the show. It's always a blast with the boys. They're funny dudes. I love them. So we love you guys. Thanks for listening. And enjoy the show.
Yeah. Got me going psycho. Yeah, my name is Michael. I'm a psycho killer. No filler. Yeah, they call me Miller.
What's up, guys? We are back for episode 6.
Already?
5.
5, 6?
Well, we've done more than
No,
that,
it's
but we
5.
haven't released them all yet. Yeah.
Yeah, it's 5. So, no, it's 4. Because the chill episode.
The chill episode that Wes
By
and Brett
itself.
had no comments on.
They're like, bros, what are you
don't
guys
listen
talking
to it.
about?
You weren't on there, we don't listen.
They're like, what the fuck
Do you
y'all
think I
talking
listened to it?
about? He didn't listen to that.
Absolutely not.
Of course
Are you
not.
kidding?
I never listened to anything back.
Yeah. No.
What is that? What do you mean you don't
That
listen
is
to
such a
anything?
lie.
I was about to say.
He listens as soon as it goes up on Buzzsprout.
I wasn't on it. Why would I listen to it?
We gave you a shout out.
Yeah, we did.
I'm
We
Negative
sure.
one.
We said, no, we
I mean, I suck. It's fine.
Well, not yet. All right, so we got this sign from Mrs. Holmes, Cynthia Holmes.
Is that her name, Cynthia?
Yeah. it's-
Thank you, Miss
and
Cynthia.
Adam's mother.
it looks great.
It actually does.
Dude,
Looks
it
tight.
fits in well. I like it a lot.
It's gonna be right there.
Yeah.
I wonder,
Thank you.
is it
I love
chalk
the texture.
paint? Is it like what? It
It
looks
looks
like
like
it wants
stuff-
to glow in the dark.
It was done with like it looked like someone kind of like that spray paint kind of like, and you take like a paper towel, crumple it
Yeah.
up, and like kind of make designs with. I don't know.
I
But it
like
looks
it a
great.
Submit your art. We'll hang it up if it's good.
Yeah.
If it's good. Mike
Hell
is
yeah.
a tough customer when it comes to
Oh,
what goes up.
no.
But
Yeah, I mean, hey, it's up
Nah.
there.
Ms. Holmes
I was the one that
that.
that
yeah.
set that spot.
Where's my Johnny Cash silk
right in
screen?
another room, bro.
All right, I'm taking that home.
You take it.
Yeah. I just forgot it was
It's
here.
chilling.
Yeah.
Hey, we also have
I
these
literally just saw
99s.
it today or yesterday. Yeah. So 99s.
These are actually sponsored too,
Yes.
not by 99,
The
but
younger
by
They need to
Adam.
be sponsored
the
by
other
whatever
Holmes.
company
younger
that
Holmes.
makes these fucking things.
It's a Holmes week.
It's a Holmes
Today's
week.
episode brought to you by the Holmes family.
Hey,
Yeah.
look, you bring goodies,
Hey,
you
guess
get,
which
you
one
get
of them I
shout-outs.
like?
All of them.
Cynthia, I guess. I would hope so.
Yeah, I don't know. But these are Long Island iced tea. Never had them, and
I would like
Not
to know where
excited.
he found these. I'm very excited. Thank you,
Oh,
Adam.
they smell great.
I appreciate Adam and his fandom and the work he
he
puts
said
in
no
on
one
the.
will get through it, but you.
Oh, well, it's because I'm an alcoholic.
Dude, I suck. So cheers.
Oh, that smells like iced tea.
Cheers to our first 2 patrons
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
on
yeah.
Patreon.
Who are the first 2
All right,
patrons?
the first 2, Amanda, OG, my wife.
So you're paying for it, tight?
Yeah, but that's fine. And that she gets to hear all the other episodes. And then our second is Rick
Rick
Mattingly
Mattingly, dude.
with Shine Shop.
Shine Shop.
And
I don't know if it's-
Leonardtown Flowers or something like that.
No.
I gotta figure that out still.
Oh, fuck.
Flower
is
shop.
it Old Town Flowers?
Old Town Florist. We'll figure it out. I mean,
it's right by where the dead people hang out. What's that place called? The funeral home. It's right next door to the funeral home.
I'm gonna chime in right now on an overdub and say it.
All right, cool.
Michael, go ahead.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah. Thanks, Mike.
Okay.
Yeah, got it.
All right, so cheers to Rick, man. We appreciate that. That's awesome. And
I think you know what? It's literally just called Town Florist. Literally.
Yes.
It's literally called
Well,
Town.
he just said it.
Yeah.
That would be
Thanks,
Town
Mike.
Florist.
Town with the E.
All right, so down the hatch. Let's go. Thanks, Adam.
Salute, Adam.
Cheers.
Oh, I like that a lot.
Oh, that was trash.
What are y'all doing?
Yo, that was good as fuck.
How y'all doing that?
That was
hurts.
trash.
I did it.
Adam was right. I love it.
I did it, but
How did you do
I love
that?
it.
What are you guys doing? What do I gotta do?
So good. Look at that face.
that one was tough.
What do I gotta do?
I can drink the banana one. No, Mike,
Adam,
you
I
cannot
don't know where-
taste it until it's all
I need
empty
Adam to
and then
comment
swallow.
on the YouTube or where he found
What do you
these
mean,
because I'm
like-
going to buy a sleeve of them.
What do you
That was
mean?
delicious.
Can't even.
It can't go down my throat
Can't let it
unless
taste.
How do I do this? I need to know.
You
Jay,
just
come on.
You
Just
just
trying to flip it. I know it makes noise,
Tell you
but
what,
we're making
you just,
noise.
Dude, throw it back.
I know
Let
it makes
fill-
noise, but we're making
let it just fill your mouth
Yeah.
and swallow, baby.
Dude, I taste it then and I start choking.
No, you can't nip it like a little like a puss. You gotta just take it.
Look at my.
Oh.
It's so much better if you just get it over with.
Oh, I was guzzling.
Yeah.
No, you can't guzzle.
No, you have to
All
let
in the mouth,
empty it
one
and
big
swallow
swallow.
it.
Yes,
That first one
that's
was
what I do.
That
You have
first
to do
little
that.
that was
You don't
kick my
taste it till you're at least 3/4 in.
What a
Oh
fuck-
yeah.
What a loser I am.
Tough drink.
That was
Adam,
really good.
Thank you.
So I do want to get back into something we used to do, and we only did a couple episodes and whatnot. But this day in history, I thought that was pretty fun.
Love it.
But
Today
it's
is so what's today?
no, it's gonna be May 4th when this comes out.
Okay. May the 4th be with you.
Yeah, and you know what? Not every week they're gonna be tight.
Not at all. Just don't make it long, because
No,
I'm
I'm
gonna
not.
fucking zone out.
I'm not. The Flemings conquered their goddamn Middleburgians. I don't know what that is. Look it up. Surfin' USA became the first album by the Beach Boys to make the album chart.
I hate the Beach Boys.
Are they
bro.
good or not?
No.
Are you high?
I hate Brian Wilson.
Is
I
everyone
hate the
high?
Beach Boys.
I like the Beach Boys.
Their harmonies
they're really
are so
iconic.
fantastic.
They're so good.
Dude, they
Brian,
just wrote-
Brian Wilson, right?
Yeah, Brian
Yeah.
But
Wilson.
then they
He's
had
a
a big
genius.
breakup.
I don't
and
know.
all.
I don't know if the other guys are geniuses, but he is a genius.
Well, he went crazy. He's a genius for
Yeah.
sure.
that
Isn't
movie-
he making new? Isn't he like producing new stuff now?
Yeah,
for,
so
for
is
bands?
so is
Or he
Paul
was?
McCartney and yeah, those two.
But,
yeah,
but who is it?
I would
Do
rather
we
hang
know?
out with Paul McCartney.
dude, there's
Ugh.
actually a massive tie.
Did you say
I don't want to hang out with him.
Dude, Wings is awesome.
I don't know what that is.
Paul McCartney's band after the
Yeah.
Beatles.
Oh,
I don't fuck with the Beatles, man. I
So-
love Wings though.
Little known fact. I found out in a book recently. Brian Wilson was actually pretty tight with Charles Manson before like. So he used to be over the house all the time.
Oh fuck.
In Hate, Ashbury or wherever.
The Lower Haight in San
Yeah, in
Francisco.
San Fran.
I don't
Yeah.
know. So he used to go over with the compound and everything and like hook up with chicks. Or they used to come to his house actually. Brian Wilson
Yeah.
hooking up with all those chicks and stuff. But then he started getting weird. They actually stole a song from him, Charles Manson.
Oh,
look
he
up,
wrote
look
it?
up Beach Boys steal Charles Manson song.
So
I
that
do
is
like the song Brian Wilson by the Bare Naked Ladies. That song rules.
So he like tried really hard, and that's when the murders kind of like stemmed, is because he wanted to be a super rock star.
Yeah.
still. I love
Cease
his-
to exist. That's the one.
Look how he's still Strill.
The Beach Boys like took it.
Wow.
Like he played it. They must have been playing high. Charles Manson used to play like while everyone was around all the time, just playing his.
He was
strumming
that
along.
asshole that brought a guitar
Yep.
everywhere. I
Yep.
hate those guys, man.
And so he had like he had some record execs come out to like that little place he had,
Yeah.
and they were sitting around, and they said it's kind of like entrancing because you see all the people how much they love him while he's playing. But he said the second time they went and like the third, it was like annoying as hell.
Right.
So they didn't sign him.
Imagine having that much power over people where you could get them to
He
kill
brainwashed.
for you.
He
bro.
brainwashed them.
I don't
He was
understand how that
an
happens.
operative, man.
Well, that's
We
what
know
people
this.
think.
Wait a minute.
It's done. We know it.
Just turn it down a little bit. There you go. Yeah. There.
What the fuck?
Yeah, he's weird as shit, right?
Is that Charles Manson?
Yeah, and you could see like this is the shit they used to do. There's that ranch. There's the ranch.
Yeehaw, Charles.
They did a lot of drugs.
They did a
He
lot.
never
of them.
killed
But
anyone,
that's
right?
how he brainwashed them.
No, he never killed
He made them do
anybody.
it.
He
Nope.
made everybody else do it.
Nope. And you know what? They were in they were okay. So the house that they murdered those people.
Sharon Tate and all them.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
moved in after one of the guys that's like turned Charles Manson away.
Wow.
They moved in, and like the guy that moved away like did it on purpose. Like he left because he knew that Charles Manson kept showing up, and eventually they were murdered. All those people were murdered, and then after
Sharon
they
Tate
were
was
murdered,
pregnant too.
yeah, dude, there's stab wounds to the. They
Dude.
actually had them tied up together in the
Yeah.
living room,
Yeah.
like neck to neck.
It's fucking.
And they were stabbing the guy. One guy ran out of the house, was
Yeah.
getting stabbed as he ran out,
And
all
got-
the way to the yard.
and
Like,
got
he was,
shot in the driveway.
he was fighting so hard, man. That poor guy. Poor guy.
Yeah.
It was a big psyop of how to control people.
Well, the ranch part, yes. And
Yeah.
he made them do all that because they thought it was for the greater good, and they were writing pigs and like all this bullshit.
I know,
on the
but it was
wall.
all for the
All the
CIA
red
to
rum
figure
shit.
out how better to control people using drugs
Hold on.
using.
Do you think
There
so?
is
The
something to
CIA was
that.
behind the Charles
Oh
Manson.
yeah.
Well,
Yes.
to a degree, he
Whoa,
learned
bro.
a lot of stuff from them and learning how to
Dude,
to
there's a
brainwash.
book about it.
Really?
Yes.
He got arrested
Awesome book.
all
It's an
the
awesome
time,
book.
and they constantly bailed
is.
him. They got him out of jail.
Yep.
You know, and it would send him back in.
I did not know any of
Half
that.
the people in the club.
That book is so freaking good. Chaos.
Did you read it?
Yeah.
Yes. It is
Do you have it?
I had Audible.
All right, well then I'm on it.
It's
I have an
so
Audible
tight,
account,
dude. You would love it. You would love it. It's so good.
Charles Manson, the CIA, and the secret history of the '60s.
It's
wow.
so good. It's awesome.
I mean, I knew they had like the MK Ultra shit, but I
Yeah,
didn't.
that's what it was a part of.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So
half-
it's crazy. It's sketchy as.
Look, the hardcover is $60.
Kindle 16.
Good
so
Lord.
audiobook free.
I know. I'll take
we did trial.
I'll take the Audible. But
Paperback 16. So like half the people that were hanging out with him were agents. It's the same thing with
Sorry.
It's the same thing with the Unabomber guy.
Kaczynski.
I mean, half the people that were in his little terrorist group were agents of different ATF, CIA, FBI,
mm-hmm.
and
that's
they
crazy.
propped him up, to do it.
So they
same
were
with the
all
guy.
scapegoats.
Oklahoma City's the same
Timmy
thing.
McVeigh.
He got off on
Same thing.
He got off so many
He
times.
thought he was working for this freaking CIA or some part of the government.
Tim
Blow it
McVeigh
up.
was. I don't know about that one.
He did.
Yeah, but he also showed up at Waco, protesting the government being there. He was on the news, protesting the government being at
They
Waco.
identified him as a target, I guess, and then
Hey Wes,
radicalized him or whatever you call it.
don't get me drinking this at all. Like not for 1 second. All
Why?
right?
Because it's a Corona Seltzy?
You promise to not?
Promise.
Okay.
It's never
Why?
gonna
What's-
happen.
why? What's
Because
wrong?
it's embarrassing now.
'Cause-
I'm over them. I think
Dude.
they're like little adult sippy cups.
I like seltzers,
Summertime
bro.
only.
So do
hottest day
I.
of the year only.
But I also like.
It's the hottest day of the fucking year today so
It
far.
is
Hurry,
hot.
take a sip. Take a sip. Hurry. Hurry.
No, dude. If the four of us were on Jacob's boat and there was 60 of them things,
That's
I'm having a
different.
day-
There's no
I'm
cameras
having
there.
a day.
This is lame.
No, it's
I'm
not.
about to drink this warm ass Miller Lite instead.
I got
Do you
one
want a
for
bumper?
you.
No, I really
I got
do.
it.
I really do get annoyed when I see people drinking these. I'm like, that's so lame. Like,
You want this
what
big
happened to
boy over
whiskey
here?
and beer?
Yeah,
I
you're,
do.
You're gonna give up on beer that easy?
Yeah.
So
nah,
I did
it's
last
trash.
summer. I was
It doesn't
on them for a
taste
little
good,
while,
actually.
but
No, I love the Corona Seltzies. I really do. And I will call them a Seltzy.
So anyways, another thing that happened May 4th.
Mikey.
Oh, thank you, sir.
Yeah, drink a real beer.
Good. This one's warm. The Kent State shooting. And I don't know a lot about that. I'll be honest. I just know that it's pretty.
Is like the original Black Lives Matter protest.
Really?
And the National Guard came in and,
And
there
wiped
was a
them all
shootout.
out, right?
Check
Now,
my
why did they?
facts.
Why did they
Hold on,
start
there was
shooting?
a shootout? I
They
thought
shot
They
a bunch of
call it
kids.
a massacre, but I don't know. You have to look it up. I wish I came prepared to talk to that. I know some of the facts, but I
Did
don't
you
want to
bring
blow
up
it.
the draft?
What am I googling?
Kent State massacre.
Yeah. And so moving on to movies that came out on May 4th. The Mummy Returns.
With Brendan Fraser?
Yeah, I like the first one the
I
best.
don't like
obviously.
the Brendan Fraser mummies.
Oh,
I've never
first
seen
one's
them,
so
but I don't
good.
want to watch them.
Go
I
ahead,
don't
Jake, read it.
I don't like Brendan Fraser.
Dude, the only Brendan Fraser movie is
Encino Man.
That's the only
Thank
Brendan
you.
Fraser
the
movie
fucking
worth
band
anything.
movie where they're in the radio.
Oh, where they rob.
Airheads.
Airheads.
Airheads is one of
That
my
was a good
favorite
movie.
movies of all time.
That's good. And so
I ain't
Encino Man,
farting on no snare drum.
Biotone.
Coneheads.
No,
He wasn't in
that's
I know.
Pauly
That
Shore.
was Pauly
That's
Shore.
Pauly Shore. You're right.
Viva
Terrible.
los Biodomes.
The Mummy was awesome. You guys are wrong. It's okay.
I've never seen it.
I have all the horses.
Never seen The Mummy.
No, it's a good
Nope.
movie. I watched it probably too many times. So what do we know about Kent State shooting?
I don't
It's
know.
gone. But it
We've
was
already-
basically the Ohio
Oh,
National
okay,
Guard.
perfect.
There was a
Why does
protest.
that guy look like my uncle?
He looks like everyone's uncle.
Right?
Which uncle?
The one I haven't, the one I haven't
aunt
talked to
uncle.
in 15 years.
Not the one that's attacking us.
No, nobody's attacking you. Stop it.
I'm just kidding. I'm gonna post just this clip on the Instagram.
1999. Rachel Weisz.
Hey,
John
look,
Hannah.
7 and 10, 61%. Not bad.
The Mummy. What's it about?
It's about this mummy.
A mummy.
I could guess clearly, but why is it a good movie?
It's just fun. It's like a little Indiana Jones-ish.
Oh, I like
right?
that. Ugh.
And,
I can
and
handle
it's
that.
got funny little like scene, like
quips.
little one-liners
Yeah,
and like
little zingers.
it's just a good movie. And it holds up because I did watch it recently, even though it was on TV. Little Felix on my chest, little giggles, almost woke him up.
Commercials
Good
though.
show. I don't know why they do it to us. I'm telling you, after 5 p.m., commercials should go away.
Commercials and censorship should go away.
Sure, because we've been
That's how it is in the UK.
we've been working all day, and now
Right.
you're still trying to waste our time. At the end of the day,
They don't censor shit. I mean, you're not going to see a penis on TV, but you'll see titties over there all
give
the
us
time.
give us the show. You're gonna waste more of our day,
Right. If you're going to show a rated R movie, show it.
dude.
For sure.
Have you not made your money today?
Right.
You played all your little ads
Christian
during
fucks.
all those little shows and
Not
all
Christian.
Yeah, they are.
You're talking about different. I'm talking
They're
about
all
commercials.
money-bagged
Commercials.
Christian bastards.
Christian. First of all, the Jews.
Whoa,
on
where did we
all-
just get?
All right,
He's
well
mad
then-
about censorship.
Well, it's all religion
And he's
based.
making it's not
And we're
religion
all-
based.
Yes, it is.
It's about your
we're
kids
all-
seeing
Dude,
seeing
dude,
this.
we're the only country in
Wes'
the world
fingers.
that does this shit, and it's all because of religion. And
Religion made the world that we live in. Let's be honest.
Huh?
Religion shaped the world that we're in.
I'm not going to argue with that. I'm not going to argue that. What I'm going to argue with is that that bullshit is why we have censorship in this country.
Something?
But you do know it's not great to see like your kids to see naked people on TV at 6 o'clock in the night.
Your kids shouldn't be watching whatever program is rated TVMA
You said
or
there should be
TVR.
no censorship.
But Brad,
but there should be warnings like, hey, you're going to see this shit.
They could be flipping channels and just come upon it.
All right then.
Yeah, they could.
All right,
then.
Dude.
So I agree, but it
that's
should
what
it should
HBO
be
is,
it should be like 9, maybe.
It kind of is, right?
No.
Not for the Fox and the NBC, not for the main 5, the free ones. You know, the free ones are still
Okay,
regulated.
after a certain time, you might hear somebody say shit.
Yeah.
You're not going to see anything.
Dude, no, that's not true at all. On FX has
FX is a little different, but
FX is different. They'll have like bare butts and the F words and all kinds of stuff on FX.
Okay. Okay. Also,
I mean,
not that big of a deal.
Because they fucks with it.
Not that somebody's butt.
Mike was talking more
look
about
out.
commercials.
It's the fatty part of somebody's legs.
Hey, but
look out.
But
You
commercial
love butt.
I love butt.
commercials
I nibble on it.
Commercials are so trippy, by the way. They're
They're
all
so-
so trippy. All
They're
of them.
supposed to be.
They're
They're
so
supposed
weird.
to trick you into buying
You're
something.
right. Yeah. Just next time, like, just pay attention a little.
You know
like,
what commercials I
so weird.
fucking hate?
Which one?
And it always comes on when I'm trying to eat dinner.
Which one?
Those fucking bears that wipe their ass with Charmin,
Charmin.
bro. I'm like,
What's
I don't
wrong
wanna
with them? They're
I'm
cute.
eating
They're
a fucking,
cute.
I'm
They're
eating
cartoons.
I'm eating some chicken. I don't care if this bear's asshole is clean or not.
It's better than another cancer drug that's not going to work.
Hey, you know what'd be sick as
nonstop.
Bum, bum,
You know,
bum.
They're not. That's all commercials
You know,
are
be sick.
drugs, cars,
Yeah.
or some sort of insurance. That's all it
Or
is.
sexual, like
The American
Well,
way,
that's a
baby.
drug, Cialis or something. You know,
Wow.
Blue Chew, baby.
That's its own little thing.
is it?
I ate one of them things
Sex
the other
and
night.
drugs.
What kind of commercials are selling sex? What do you mean?
It's not selling sex. It's pushing like it's like little
Innuendos.
kind of, yeah, and like the certain positions that they go in,
Certain
like,
positions.
No one.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
It's either Geico, some State Farm,
Oh.
Farmers Insurance.
Does anybody else think that Flo from Progressive
Medicine.
is hot?
No.
I think she's
No.
hot.
I mean,
Maybe
she's, hey,
15
hold on.
years ago.
She's a pretty lady.
Do you know how old she is?
She's almost 50.
I feel like we looked this up.
She's pretty lady.
She's well over 50.
And the chick from the AT&T commercial with those giant tits. Dude.
She's well over 50.
Hold on. What's
Dude, the girl from the AT&T commercials,
51.
like people were on her Instagram going nuts
Dude, she
a while
has the
ago.
biggest
Really?
titties,
Yeah.
bro. They're fucking
she
delicious.
better than the girl at the beginning of the Mirror commercial?
Oh, I
She's
know what you're
51.
talking about too, bud. The Peloton mirror shit.
That's the only one I'll say. I'm sorry.
That's why you guys are talking about it.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying. They
I'm
did.
not gonna,
sex sells,
it's
right.
not going to make me buy a fucking mirror.
Mm-hmm. A mirror, but a mirror that makes you work out. 16 Candles came out
Okay.
May 4th. You know what?
Molly Ringwald?
I've never really seen it. Should
Who's
I
the
watch
famous?
it?
You know,
Should I watch
it's,
it?
Is that Meg
yes.
Ryan?
Yes.
I should.
No, it's Molly Ringwald.
Yeah. Ringworm.
She was
That's all I
good
think about.
It's a
in,
John Hughes movie. It's a coming of it. You should see it, honestly.
Should I wait till my kid can watch it with me?
Dude,
So-
I mean,
that'll
that's
be a
gonna be
little
another 15 years, man.
a little more
back in the
enjoyable.
day, 16 meant way older than what we think of
Yes,
16.
yes, you're absolutely right.
16 was like that song, 16
Candles.
Is that what it is?
That one. You stupid bastard.
No, way before the movie. Shut up.
Shut up.
Like
I love when someone says shut up.
Shut up. Shut up.
Shut. Mike used to tell everybody, shut.
But it's funny, like even in text, like if someone's like texting off, like if someone said it to me, I'd be like, oh damn, like because I'm definitely one that deserves a shut up every once in a while.
That's
That's
because
it.
you
Yeah,
know-
I said everyone
That's
shut up.
because you refuse to text in sentences. You
I
text in
know,
words,
I
bro.
know.
My favorite is "Shut up, bitch."
Yeah, so
I
Wes
wanted to
was,
say that to you earlier, you
Wes is
bastard.
the only one that'll just shut up, Mike, or something like that. I love it.
I said
I
today,
love
'cause
saying
you-
shut up to people too.
You guys are saying I was maybe a little sauced up during the
Oh,
Sam Grow. and I
we're
said,
not there yet, bro.
Everybody shut up.
Yeah.
All right,
You
we'll
said
get
that?
there. We'll get there.
You said that?
You said a few funny things.
You drunk bastard.
Bro.
Your
No,
I
wife
said
goes to Ocean
today.
City
I said
earlier. You decided
today.
to get fucked up. and
We're gonna
fucking-
get there. We're gonna get there.
All
So
right.
the Avengers came out. I love
All
the
right.
Avengers. I love the
I
Avengers.
don't like superhero movies, but I
I
respect
don't
it.
either, but
I
I
respect it.
I know that shit's tight.
That's cool, man.
I know it is. And also MCA died. Beastie Boys.
Oh, rip.
Yeah.
I didn't know that anyone ever died from there.
Yeah, he had.
Yeah,
I think he had
missed it.
pancreatic
He had some kind of cancer or something. Yeah.
Yeah. He died pretty quickly.
Sucks.
I'm a Beastie Boys mark, so
Yeah.
yeah.
Dude, like, come on, they're sick. And there's this. Oh, what's that? God, they did something on David Letterman, and it freaking rocks.
It was Sabotage.
Dude,
Yeah.
can you look up Sabotage on YouTube real quick?
That is a good song.
It rips.
That's because
and they're playing guitars and stuff.
Beastie Boys started out as a hardcore punk rock band.
Dude,
And
this
then
is
they
like,
realized that they weren't going to make any money doing that, so they
Yep.
switched to rap.
Yeah.
And
It is, of course, not any of those.
This one.
Probably that bottom
it is
left
that
one.
Oh
one,
yeah,
dude.
yeah, it's that one. It's that
it
one.
is that one.
Okay, I couldn't see it.
It's
yeah.
so good.
94. It's awesome.
A little louder, just a little.
Number 1.
Way lower.
Look, they're all playing the instruments. And that's a bass riff, by
This
the
shit
way.
rocks, dude.
The guy just snares,
He just has snares for this part.
and he looks like a golfer.
Ready?
You got MCA playing bass. Rest in peace.
Which one? MCA playing
MCA's
bass?
playing bass.
Bro,
yeah.
if you
Aw,
pulled up to a
man.
bar around here and saw this, you'd be like, oh my god.
They'd boo you out of there, probably. Unfortunately.
Look at my man
Yeah, right
just
there,
playing the
that's
snare.
I know.
Hold on, skip towards the end a little bit when they go da-da-da-da.
Well, that's because they had ad rock on the fucking ones and twos there.
That's a tough song. I love
Right
that
here.
song.
Yeah.
They had a DJ, man.
Yep.
But they were a rap group, bro.
Look at my man killing on bass.
Yeah, R.I.P., man.
Kind of make me want to go.
Just rings
crank
back
this.
in.
Keyboards, here it goes. Here it comes.
And that bass.
Yeah, let's go. Cars
Fucking
taking
love the
off.
Beastie Boys, dude. And there's just a scream. Just a bunch of dudes from
Dave Letterman's
NYC,
like,
dude.
what did I do?
All right, I forgot we were like being
No, that was
recorded.
awesome.
I just had
So-
a come to Jesus moment. That was awesome.
Dude, it
Dude,
rocks.
underrated.
I'm
Underrated.
telling you.
No. They've got their proper dues over the years. You just don't recognize it.
Oh,
I feel like-
gatekeeper.
Gatekeeper.
Christ.
They get more
Here we
rapping
go.
props
Here we
than
go.
like this kind of props.
No, he's right though. They got
Dude,
plenty.
they're one of the biggest bands ever.
I know. I agree.
Headlining every festival they've ever played.
What's the intergalactic that one's
the
cool.
song's called Intergalactic. You
I
got
know.
it.
I know.
Yeah,
But I
that's the
know. I
one.
was just bringing it out of my brain and on display for you guys. No, but they've definitely got their due. People love them. But
I give
yeah,
credit my sister for schooling me early in my life on Beasties.
to everybody else, go look that up. Put on
Dude.
some headphones and just let that thing crank. It's awesome. So while I was looking that up,
Paul's Boutique, best record.
I got the top 5 highest grossing tours.
Tours?
Yes.
Like music tours.
Music tours. Yep.
Taylor Swift.
Who do you
hold
think
on.
is number 1?
Of the past year?
Just should
No,
I go 5 to 1?
94.
Dude,
Of
I need-
1994.
Should I go 5 to 1?
Is it 94?
You should-
Why is it all of a sudden 94?
Should I go number 5 to 1?
No.
Yes.
What year?
What
What are we
year?
talking about?
All time.
Ever.
You
Of all time?
God dang motherfucker. God.
You just said I just
What do
got
you-
the list. So,
Yeah, I said I got the list.
All right, I got
all
a
right,
couple
Highest
guesses.
grossing tours, I said.
oh, and so it
Garth
doesn't really
Brooks.
matter.
The biggest income, like the biggest profit.
All right, I've got guesses.
Okay.
Can we
number
guess
5.
or no?
Number 5.
It's Rolling Stones.
Rolling Stones is on the list.
Is
That's
Garth
why this is
Brooks on
kind of
the
this is
list?
kind of screwed.
No.
No, not at all.
Is Taylor Swift on the
Yes,
list?
Taylor Swift's
Actually,
on the
just guess. Hey, 5 guesses, 5 guesses, 5
All right,
guesses,
Okay, I got you.
and that'll be how many you got right
All
out
right.
of the top
Yeah.
5.
The Stones,
Okay.
Swift.
Oh, I already.
That's mine.
No,
Okay,
no, it's
okay.
Taylor Swift,
Okay.
Metallica.
Okay.
Shit.
Count your blessings.
No.
No.
I don't know that one tour where we had a crowd in
Sangro.
Texas.
Yeah.
The Who.
Okay.
And
That's 5.
So we get
all
on
right, yeah,
ice.
it's fine,
All
whatever.
right, your turn. Good.
There's no way I can do it that quick.
Okay.
I'm just gonna add Ed Sheeran to the list.
Okay.
Ed Sheeran's on the list. That's all I know.
All right, I got Elton John, the Beatles.
No, you're wrong with the Beatles.
Thank you for
Okay.
that.
They only toured for a few years, bud.
Nirvana. I mean,
Okay.
there we go. I don't even know.
Nope.
What about
huh?
Dave Matthews Band?
Nope, they didn't play
You-
stadiums,
you
dude.
Grateful Dead
No,
Justin Bieber?
no.
I'm not going to answer until
and the
okay,
Backstreet
okay, okay,
Boys.
okay.
Yeah,
Yeah,
go
yeah,
ruin
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Britney
I
Spears.
guarantee my
Britney
picks were
Spears.
like almost all right, bro.
You got like
Britney
2 more.
Spears.
So what did I say?
Dude. come
Okay,
on.
Justin Bieber
Yeah.
No.
You said
No,
Ed
Ed
Sheeran.
and And Dave Matthews Band.
Nope.
I said Dave Matthews
Yeah,
Band.
you did, but you're
Okay.
wrong.
I got something to say about that. Please remind me after.
And then I will go with. I think Taylor Swift's a good guess.
I know it's on there. It's got to be.
And you already said one of them.
Yeah,
Rolling
Rolling
Stones.
Stones.
Rolling Stones, yeah.
I knew
Okay.
that. I knew that.
Number 5, Coldplay.
No shit.
A Head Full of Dreams tour.
I
2016.
fucking love Coldplay.
But the
I don't
thing
care
is,
what anybody says.
it lasts over years, so that's a little weird.
It better not be that one band that you like a lot.
No, he's into Muse. That's
The
what he's
Muse. It
thinking.
better not be the Muse.
What the
If you say the Muse, I'm gonna
Yeah.
break this bottle
That's
of your
a fake
fucking
list.
ass.
What, the Genghis Khans?
The Muse?
2000. Muse is tight.
Dude, Muse rules.
2016 to 2017. So attendance 5 million. They gross adjusted for inflation. I'll just say that every time. I'm not
Okay.
gonna say that.
All right.
557 million. So,
Inflation is a tax on the middle class.
Yep.
Oh my God.
The Rolling Stones, number 4,
Thank you.
688 million.
That's
with
what's up.
but they had less attendance than Coldplay.
But that's an expensive ticket.
Higher
Exactly. Isn't
tickets.
that weird? My boys Coldplay.
Kenny Chesney.
My boys-
Forgot about Kenny Chesney.
You're wrong.
Okay.
Stop thinking small.
Number 3, Guns N' Roses.
I was gonna say GNR. Was it the Chinese Democracy
89.
tour?
Not in this lifetime tour.
Oh, that's when they just got back together.
Yeah, the Rolling Stones was a bigger bang tour. So number 2,
Yeah.
ironically,
Yeah.
U2.
Oh, how the fuck
Y'all
did we
didn't
forget
think of
about
it.
you too?
I know that.
I hate you two so
I don't
bad.
think about
8.
crappy bands, yeah.
Oh,
8.
stop! They're not crappy. I just don't like them.
Crappy.
They're not just not my taste.
Thank you,
Bloody Sunday is good.
Yeah, dude, the guy
dude. The
sings great.
Joshua Tree album is actually
The
pretty
guy
good.
sings great.
Yeah,
And with or without you.
it's for the starving children.
Yeah.
There you go, bud.
$836 million.
Number one's gotta be T Swizzle.
In 2 years, though, and attendance was 7 million.
Wow.
You'll never believe the first. It's so good.
Backstreet Boys.
No, dude, you're thinking small. It's class. It's gotta be. Is it Led Zeppelin?
Led Zeppelin wasn't even like top 20.
Wow.
Is it
okay.
Kiss?
Nope.
Oh, that's not even
no.
a bad guess,
Hold
bud.
on. I said Grateful Dead and you said no.
No, it's definitely not the Dead.
You'll never
Um,
guess.
Number one
jam bands.
band of all time.
Somebody did say it.
I did.
Somebody here did say
Is
it.
it Ed Sheeran?
It's not Ed Sheeran, bro.
It's mother effing
Yes,
Ed Sheeran.
it's Ed
What
Sheeran.
the
Yeah.
fuck?
Yep.
Wes said it.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah.
That
That
shit
is
all
I
over
went
that.
to their
wild.
concert with Lexi. Like it was a
So-
good
I
time.
would go see him live.
The attendance.
Fantastic.
His
Fantastic.
attendance was the highest. It was 8 million. The other ones were 7 million, 5 million, 4 million, 5 million. Now, the weird part is the actual gross was $776 million.
Yeah.
I mean, come on.
Yeah, but that didn't all go
But-
to Ed Sheeran. Let's be honest.
I mean, it's literally him and like.
Yeah, but the
So
label.
his shows are fantastic because that tour specifically.
It was the Divide tour.
Yes.
Yeah.
He's by himself.
He literally is by himself.
Like James
he
Blunt,
made a shit
James
ton.
Blunt opened for him, and he joked, and he was like, "Here's the one guy who's playing after me who literally doesn't have to pay anybody but himself."
He does a shit ton
like,
of
he
loops.
does, it's all loops by
What,
himself.
was it a?
It's nuts.
Was it a football stadium, an arena?
Yeah.
we were at Capital
yeah.
One when I saw him.
So, but
I went and saw Paul McCartney 4 or 5 years ago at Capital One, and it was sold out.
Well,
and he
also-
played
He
for
probably
3.5
played
hours.
way less dates, I'm
Lex-
sure.
Yeah,
Lex-
you might be right.
My wife, Lexi, and friends went up to see him at the Philly Stadium too. He packed that place out.
Oh, and Paul McCartney?
No,
Oh, Ed
Ed
Sheeran.
Sheeran.
Dude,
Zoom in.
I fucking love
what?
Paul McCartney so much, dude. I am such a mark.
yeah, I picked the wrong one up. It is. I thought you saw that. I was like, dude, that was funny. But you,
It was
all right,
funny.
so I can't zoom in though.
Took me a minute.
So, but what I was saying about the inflation part is,
Wow,
so the,
good. Way to go, Wes.
the actual gross of Ed Sheeran was 776 million.
Yeah.
U2 was 736 million, right?
Yeah.
But when he put inflation in, U2 it was higher, which was
like a billion?
836 million.
Wow.
So like I don't know how that works really, but
yeah.
It means it means they made more money.
I
That's what
know.
it means.
All
Right?
that shit is VIP tickets, man. It's
So
the
you too.
rich getting richer, man.
U2 the OGs, baby.
I can't believe I didn't. I'm actually mad at myself for
I
not
know,
thinking
right?
about you too.
I wouldn't have thought of
It's
him,
too
dude.
hard
Dude,
on
it's
the
too hard on the
spot.
spot. It is. Yeah.
At least I'd
people,
know I couldn't
people at
think of
home
anything.
like have all this time where they're not talking and they're
Yeah.
thinking.
You stupid fucks.
Yeah. So another thing is, what's been?
What's going on? What's going on?
I was trying to go to the next
And
part,
what's beating?
and all of that meant nothing. All I gotta ask you guys is, so what have you been doing? Like, what happened this past week besides the Sam Grow interview? Like
And
anything?
we'll get to
cool?
that later. That
Yeah,
was a
yeah,
lot
yeah.
of fun.
That's coming.
I
up
went
next.
to Ocean City with Mr. Michael.
Oh yeah,
And it was fun.
Ocean City, hon.
It was terrible weather. But
Yeah,
we
y'all got
made
shit
to.
on.
We
Y'all
made
made me
to.
go to Ruth's Chris, which was
I'm
good.
still a little- I'm still-
Wait,
still a
y'all
little
drove
upset.
all the way to
Overrated.
West Ocean
Overrated.
City for Ruth's Chris?
No.
When you could have went to fucking Dry 85
No,
or
no.
Red Wine and had a good meal?
All
I didn't
better.
have a choice.
Way better.
I didn't have a choice.
He did.
Dude, Ruth's
He
Chris
had no
is some
choice.
bullshit.
That's
It was
a Chet.
overrated,
That's a
100%
Chet.
overrated.
Sucks, dude.
That's a Chet thing. You get kind of like sucked in.
Get
Right.
roped in, and then that bill
Because you-
comes, and you're like,
Yeah.
Because you can afford it, you have to go. That's like a weird
You gotta
thing.
go, bro. So,
Bullshit.
so
but
we
he
went.
said he didn't like it before he even went, and then he
I
didn't like it when we were
know,
there.
We had to go anyway.
He's like, this is the worst one in the world. We'll go there. And then,
I had never been there. The steak was good. It was good.
cool story, too, at the building.
Yeah, great
It's in a
story.
stable.
It's in a stable, like, and made
It wasn't the one in
War
West Ocean?
Admiral, it's the one.
Over on the
at
golf
Glen
course.
Riddle?
Yeah. That place
War-
sucks.
War Admiral, Secretariat, and one other horse came out of that stable.
Yeah.
I mean, that's cool and all, but I would have rather have gone to fucking Whiskers Pub and get like a
You're,
real
you're
burger.
speaking to the choir on this one, dude.
All of us. Yeah. I mean, never
We got
again.
kids.
Never
Yeah.
again.
Bruce Chris.
That was ridiculous.
Never will
That's
go.
ridiculous.
Never will go again.
Chet did say he was going to start listening to this, so I'm not going to go too.
Bro, he's in. He's been telling, like, dude, we were talking to the pilot that I take lessons from,
Yeah.
and he's like, you should interview Mark. And Mark's like, what? He's like, he's got a podcast. I was like, no.
I'm just gonna open a restaurant with a smoking section that only sells cigarettes and Coca-Cola Classic, and fucking Chet will come.
No, rum and Coke. I've learned.
Yeah.
Captain and Coke is Chet's drink of choice.
Oh, yeah.
When he drinks,
Which
though.
is
But at
every
one,
dinner.
he does not drink beer.
No.
He will if it's like the only thing, maybe. But
Yeah.
he'll be fine with not drinking anything.
Exactly.
He
That's
went
it.
to the casino without me and Mike because we were
Dude.
unlocked. So this is back to what I
Listen,
did.
listen to this. We can't even go because we were out.
Can
Me
I
and
go
Mike
next
sat on the
time?
couch
I
like
wanna go
this.
I just want to hang out with Chet. I don't even care about you
All
two.
right, well, listen, we were there, and we couldn't go out because we were in the Sam Grow interview the
Well,
night
exactly.
before, right?
We had
Oh
too
my
much fun.
God.
So we had to stay in because we're not leaving again. We're not leaving again. It's Amanda's birthday little weekend. I'm not leaving her with Felix and everything, even though I left
I
her.
my feelings
wasn't
are
leaving
so
Mike.
hurt for
So,
you.
yeah, right. So Chet goes off to the casino, right?
He went over to
And Jake's-
in West Ocean.
Ocean
to the,
Downs.
Jake's
yeah,
on his
Ocean
little
Downs.
phone playing poker, like
Oh
fake ass,
my
fake money
God.
poker.
Losing.
Fucking loser.
Wes is excuse me, Wes. I just looked at him.
Yeah.
Chet's over there just having a ball. Doesn't
He
care
comes
about
back,
anything.
Jake.
He comes back. Doesn't say anything. If I come back
Well, he's
from
a
the
man
casino,
of few words.
I don't know if I was me or Mike or whoever's like, well, Chet, how'd you do? Because now it's just me, Mike, and Chet hanging out because the
I don't
girls
think
have
we
went to
said
bed.
a word, Jake.
No, I asked him.
Okay.
Because he didn't just start
Started
flapping it
whipping
out.
shit out of his
I'm
pocket.
like, so he said he was taking $500 to the casino. I'm like, all right, that's
all you
That's
need.
above me, probably
Oh, it's
what I
probably
would
above
take.
me too.
But I try to break even at a casino and have a good time.
every time.
That's my goal.
Yeah.
If I lose, I lose, but I know what I'm going to lose up front. He's like, well, let's see. And he's just boom, $2,000.
Yep.
Boom, $2,000. And he's like, let me count the rest of
And
this.
then it's just a bunch of bullshit.
just
hundreds.
a bunch of and then he's like, oh, let me check this pocket. Couple more hundreds.
Ridiculous.
I think I got $5,000.
Hey,
I'm
man,
like-
he had a good time. I bet.
Ridiculous.
So
And then Jake goes back to his game.
my mom
I'm like,
is the
awesome.
same way though, dude. My mom will go to any if they go to like a major city on a vacation or whatever, they'll sniff out a casino, whether it's New Orleans or wherever. My mom is so good at roulette, it should be illegal.
Really?
Well, I actually have a plan for
It
roulette,
should be illegal.
and I've been back
He was
testing
talking
it.
about this thing. Yeah.
I've been testing it on an app, and I feel like I'm ready.
Dude.
If anyone wants to stake me or go with me, I'm ready to make money
Lori
at the
Birch
roulette
will
table.
probably bankroll you.
I want to know what she's doing
I don't know what she does.
because there is a way,
But
and I know it.
My cute little
Martingale.
redhead mom is so good at roulette.
I can't wait to get a message from her about this.
No.
The
And
only
she
thing-
will agree with me.
I know.
I can tell you this: the only
Oh,
reason
I
I
know.
won't win at roulette is table maxes.
Okay, well that's that. You need to slow your roll then.
No, because the bet doubles every time you lose. Whatever, it's a
Yeah.
thing. It's fun.
Well,
Let's go.
yeah. So
This
yeah,
way.
that is what we did. We watched the UFC fights. They were actually pretty great this time.
Woo.
They were good.
I like how Masvidal was gracious. He was like, man, he knocked me the fuck out.
And you know what? He's never been knocked out. He used to be a street fighter
Yeah.
on YouTube.
Yeah.
And he went up through the ranks. He worked just like Kimbo Slice.
Yeah, man.
Went all the way up there, and he
Yeah,
fought the
he's a lot
greatest.
better than
he
Kimbo,
lost
but-
to the greatest. Shut the F up.
Dude, Usman,
Is the greatest.
legit.
I mean, not greatest fighter in that division right now.
Oh,
Yeah.
100.
I don't watch fighting generally unless I'm with you guys, which is rare.
Yeah.
Mike kind of like was like, "No, we're watching the fights. You're gonna enjoy it." I did.
It was
I
a good
really
card.
enjoyed
The
it. I'm
card was
glad you did
great.
it.
Yep.
And everyone on the card, like you're saying,
Was sick.
was really cool personalities,
Yeah.
and like you could root for either of them.
Even,
Really, they were all good.
Joanna Check, wasn't
Yeah, they
she
were
on that
all
fucking
Dude, that
card?
may be the best card
Did you
from
watch
just
it?
a viewer standpoint. Yes. I
Oh yeah,
watched the
you
entire
did.
thing.
I'm sorry.
Yes.
Yeah, you did.
Because I've
Every
seen
single
cards
fight
that
was
suck.
just something
It was
crazy.
something.
Something.
So
Even the guy that blew his knee out or whatever, his leg went numb
Dude, that
in
was
1 minute.
crazy.
It was crazy. And you talk
Fucking
about it.
Chris Weidman.
It's better than laying on the ground for 10 minutes.
No, it wasn't Chris Weidman.
oh, the guy
was
that
Chris
oh,
Weidman.
his
No.
leg. Yeah,
He's
he
talking
went
about
numb.
the dude with a numb leg.
Yeah, he got hit in the
The
nerve.
Australian
And
guy.
he still
was
fought.
showing it.
He was so
So,
hard.
okay.
Okay, I didn't see that. I saw Chris Weidman break his leg.
Dude,
Okay,
this
that
one
was
dude
it.
had like cleft foot out of nowhere, just like he couldn't use
look,
it.
look,
He was dragging his leg around.
Okay,
Wow.
look. This happened to Sugar Sean O'Malley, right? And
Oh, did the dude hit a sciatic or something?
Mm-hmm.
This was in Sugar Sean O'Malley's only loss,
Yeah,
and to this day, Sean O'Malley says he's 13-0.
right.
He doesn't count it because he said he got hit in that nerve. I'm like, well, he did
That
kick you,
fucking counts,
but
bro.
On
I know,
purpose.
but he says this.
That's
and
your boy too.
yes, and he says this, and it's funny because he knows it gets under that dude's skin, and he knows that people are getting behind it, or they hate it. So he's still building up drama,
Right.
and and so he went to his next fight,
Type
crushed
in
the guy.
leg nerve or something.
I'm gonna look it
Yeah,
up.
and honestly, that's what everyone's aiming for, anyways. They try
Right.
to hit that thing.
Well,
That's
if
what
I
leg
now
kicks
that I
are
know
for.
that exists, I'd be aiming for it too.
Everybody knows about it.
The
Yeah.
guy, after he got hit in his leg and his leg went numb,
Couldn't do it.
he went hardcore and tackled the guy and then did an awesome.
He did a great job.
Yeah, but then
I would've-
he couldn't come out.
I
He
would have liked
couldn't
to see
walk.
the rest of it. I would have liked to see him try it.
Look, man.
Exactly.
To the
I
end,
would've too.
bro. Like,
I
if
had
you
a
want to
fully
break your own
pinched
foot,
sciatic nerve for 6 months. I don't fucking feel.
Dude.
I don't envy anybody.
his toes were like dragging all weird.
Is it that Anthony Smith versus Jim?
It was
Crute?
Anthony Smith. It was
Jim
Anthony
Crute.
Smith,
It was Jim
100%.
Crute, Yeah.
Jim. Yeah.
It wasn't him that hurt his leg, but Anthony Smith hurt his leg.
Whoa, horrific! It wasn't horrific, was it? Is there long-term damage from
I
that?
have to get rid of the ads.
I don't
my
know
bad.
if there. I don't know if there is long. I mean, yeah, there could be nerve damage. They told me there could be nerve damage from my pinched nerve.
Oh, so he's explaining what happened to the. Oh, there it is, right there. That's the nerve right there.
It's your sciatic.
Dude, that's that exposed.
Yeah. Dude, that bitch runs from like
They
your
were talking-
hip all the way down to your toes.
They
bro.
were talking with Sean O'Malley, like it's like this spot that like
Mm.
nobody can ever hit. Basically, it's
Yeah.
super hard. So he's just explaining what happened. It'd probably be hard pressed to find it
I don't trust a man in scrubs.
right there.
You know, I'm with you on that. What are we doing?
Why are you wearing a scrub on?
If you're not in surgery, take
You
him
don't
off.
need that.
He might be making a video at work. It's cool.
He's proving that he's a doctor.
Thank
yeah,
you. Just,
he's
dude,
like,
just put on
I
a
am
polo.
so important.
So,
I
yeah,
have
no-
It's gonna be hard to
scrubs.
But
find it.
anyways, yeah, that was
Me and Jake agreed on
the
something.
fights. The fights were fantastic, and Thug Rose, my girl, I was
Dude,
not
she's so
surprised,
good.
but I did want Chet
Rose
to bet on
Namaga
that.
Jagabadadudin or
Yeah,
whatever.
I wanted Chet to bet. We were betting every fight with Chet. We actually came
Why
up.
would you do that? You can't afford that.
We went up. Well, we were only doing $5
It was
bets.
me and
Okay.
Mike.
Yeah,
Versus, it was $10 bet.
I don't know why he put
Chet's
us
just
two
lighting
against him.
cigarettes with $100 bills at this point.
So yeah, we turned out on top. Rose had one of the sickest, most precise kicks, perfectly.
I love that little bald bitch. I think she's sexy
Whoever
as
came
hell.
up with her nickname Thug Rose and put Thug in
Yeah,
first
exactly.
is awesome.
And
Yeah.
she
That's
carries
a
herself
cool
like that,
name.
dude.
She's so chill.
She's so
Have you seen
cute.
her with hair though? Gorgeous.
Yeah, dude. I think she's so
Gorgeous.
beautiful.
But she's the hippie chick I was talking about because
I
I've been
know.
following her for a long time.
Mike set it all up for me.
I
It was
did.
nice.
I did. Well, because you gotta follow him. That makes it so much better.
Namajunas? Is that what it is?
They do.
Yeah,
no-
look at it. Yeah. Ooh.
Oh, there's long hair. Yeah.
Ooh.
Oh wow, I did not know she looked
Daddy
like that.
likey.
I did not know. You know what?
Dude,
the
she's
ball,
way better looking than Paige Van Zandt.
it's all about the
Holy
it's-
shit.
It's all about the short hair though for her.
Dude,
It really makes it like you know what I'm saying.
I like
And
her
I
with or
meant-
without, bro.
I meant as warrior.
Yeah,
not,
yeah.
not as
She
looks.
looks like a movie star, like with the.
Dude, Paige Van Zandt is some trash. Look at that ugly
Does that
bitch.
look like the same girl you watch fight?
That's Paige Van Zandt. She sucks.
Oh, I didn't
Well,
know who that
Paige
was.
Van Zandt's on the right.
yes.
Oh,
Yeah,
Yeah,
Rose is on
that-
the left.
Yeah, that's
Oh.
Rose. That's Rose over there.
I saw the cornrow thing.
But
and
I
it-
was not surprised. Dude, Rose is a beast.
Dude, she's
I've
so
seen her get
nasty.
dropped on her
we
head.
want some money back on that one because we bet Chet and immediately the
guy
dude
broke
breaks
his
his
leg.
leg in half.
I just
And
want to
we're-
hang
he's
out
like,
with Chet
"Pay
more,
up."
man. I
Dude,
love that dude.
Dude, we bet, and he broke his leg immediately.
Yeah, the first kick.
That was our first bet.
Such bad
Dude,
luck.
Chet was probably so pissed. Look at that.
He was
though.
like, "Pay up." Who the heck is that?
That's Paige Van Zandt.
Oh, nice.
Is she
Cool.
related to like Leonard Skinner Van Zandt?
No, she just can't win a fight anymore, so
So-
she's an internet slut.
Guys, let's move on now. The Sam Grow experience. So
We had a good time.
we
I
met up.
had too much of a good time.
We
Explain
met.
the whole night.
We met up. Of course, a lot of group texting, but we met up finally
Yeah.
by Arby's down our way,
Yeah.
and we get in the truck.
Fred's.
We get in Wes's truck. Okay, Fred.
Everybody meets behind Fred's. When you say meet behind Fred's,
My
you know what we're
neighbor's
doing.
Fred. Pray
I'm
for
sorry.
him. He's got bladder cancer.
Hey, Big up, Fred.
Fred.
Is that real?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's the real Fred.
Fred.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, Fred
But-
Pumphrey.
That's the Fred.
Yeah,
me,
man.
Fred.
He's my
Shut
neighbor.
up.
Mhm.
I don't like the
Mike
fact.
loves it.
I don't like the fact that they were allowed to keep the name of the place, man.
He doesn't care. He loves.
Dude,
Dude,
he
worked.
made his
That was
money.
He used to
probably
sell
part of
guns.
it.
He used to
Loves
sell
it, it's
guns
Fred's.
there.
That
He
was
used to
probably-
sell ammo there.
That was probably part of it. The deal.
Yeah, so
Selling it
I
and
get
everything.
it.
Keep the
Dude,
name.
same thing with DJs.
So who owns it?
Some Indians.
I know, but
I mean, I don't
I didn't
mean
wanna
to say
say
that
it.
disparangly, but some Indians own it now.
Well,
He loves them. They're hard worker.
They are of Middle Eastern descent.
dude, they're
whoever they
there
are.
every day. I actually love my boys up at in the Plata.
The Plata liquors.
They're my boys.
Dude.
They're
Dude.
Sikhs.
The Buddy liquors.
not
They're
Indian.
awesome, dude.
Sikhs.
They're
They're
my
Sikhs.
buddy.
No, you drive through. They go, buddy. What do you want, buddy?
Yeah,
that's why I call it
they're
Buddy
my
liquors.
boys. They know. They like
Dude,
know me by now. But
They are so nice.
we're so I love those guys. But anyways,
but before we went on air tonight,
we started rolling up. Sorry.
no, I was just saying. I drove through at Fred's tonight to get a couple bumpers, and
He drove through the drive-through.
What are you doing up Fred's way?
He had already drove through
I was
it.
at
but
Vinny's
he was-
drinking beer,
Oh.
and
drinking beer.
Beer.
It's like so shameful.
the dude did not look up from his fucking phone. I was so mad.
Is that the new Big Dogs?
I almost drove away.
Is that the new Big? We gotta wait till he dies,
I'll
right?
burn that
Oh,
I'll burn that motherfucker down.
Oh,
Well,
He literally was on his phone. He went, "Yeah, what do
well,
you
you
want?"
better
And I
take
was
that.
like,
You better take
"Ooh."
that back in case
Hey,
that
by
burns
the
down.
way, heavy hitters, don't cut them too hard. They said we can come do a podcast there whenever we want. I
Yeah,
know Brett
dude,
really-
Did they
Heavy
really?
Hitters is
Yeah.
awesome.
I don't trust it.
All right. Maybe we'll get to that part of the story.
Oh, yeah, let's go.
after
Okay.
this,
Yeah, we'll talk about
'cause
Sam.
We
Talk about
did
Sam.
end up there, and
All right,
You and your
so
brother, y'all two ended up there
we were there
for
last
too.
hours.
week.
Yeah.
I thought you were at Hitters, not.
yeah, hitters.
Oh, I thought you were. I thought you said Big Dogs.
No.
No, hell no. What are you crazy? I would have drove straight home.
All right, my man.
So we get in the we get in the truck. We start
Shitters.
listening to Sam Grow, and we start driving up the road,
Yeah, man.
getting some tunes in, getting the feel for everything, and like we're all like, damn, like this sounds legit.
I was getting tuned
By
up.
the way, that's the first time in a while I've been with like friends in a car. That was
Right?
pretty fun. I liked it.
We were just
Old
cruising.
school. Like
We
we're
were
going to a
cruising.
concert.
yeah,
yeah.
the ride up was fun,
Yeah.
not the ride home. Almost killed us all.
It was
Apparently,
fun.
according to
Well,
Wes.
we didn't get there.
According to
Hang-
Wes.
hang- Let the
Dude,
story
this
build.
story
Hang- well,
is just... You're all over the place.
I can't get out of here.
Yeah, let's stick to the story.
Wes, god damn it. He knows how to kill a vibe, doesn't he?
Shut up, bitch.
We're just hanging out.
Yeah, like on the ride home.
I've been trying to get out of fucking Fred's, right?
We haven't left Fred's yet.
Like Fred's, bro.
Again.
Fred's has been sticky as hell because of Brent. I'm trying to
Sorry.
get out of here.
My bad, bro.
Let's get up the road.
All right.
So we finally show up in Virginia. And, dude, this, as soon as we park, we try a few times because Wes can't park. Y'all remember that now?
Well, I said
I've already said there should be a rule
Okay,
against people
yeah,
that
yeah,
shot.
yeah.
I said you should back in,
Yeah.
and immediately everyone was like going hard at me.
Well, because we had to get stuff out of the
I'm
truck.
like, well, don't
Yeah.
back up to the fence, you know?
I
like,
truly believe though, if you get a vehicle
The
that's
man backs in.
huge,
You made the
Dude,
wrong-
Trucks are huge these days. You should retake your driver's test when you buy a big vehicle.
I don't
Because
think, I
clearly
think-
Wes can't drive that bitch.
No, that's not true, Wes. I'm okay, hold on.
And he bought a Nissan truck. Who does that?
Terrible park job, number one.
Terrible truck.
But it's not a terrible truck.
It's not. I'm just being a dick.
tight truck. Tight truck.
He almost got an Uber home, so just we haven't gotten there yet.
He almost kicked you out of the freaking thing.
I don't give
so
a
anyways,
fuck. No
we make
fun brigade.
we make him like repark, right? So
Yeah.
instead of just pulling out of the parking spot and reparking in the same spot, he
took-
pulls out and goes down the fucking road.
6 more spots.
Yeah, and he's like, "Let me park in this one." And
Hey, did I do it good enough?
He parked the same way
Yeah, dude. On the line like a
on the
motherfucker.
line. And so we're like, whatever. We sit
They
there.
were skinny.
They were tiny parking spots. They were.
Thank
They
you,
were.
Jacob.
Go
Thank
wider.
you, Jacob.
Go wider.
Right.
They were skinny.
It's a truck.
So
Learn how to
anyways,
drive it.
bro, as soon as we're sitting there, I don't know who saw him, but
Wes did in
Wes
the rearview
did.
mirror.
Yes.
You
I was
man.
like, dude, look at that guy's pants. He's peed his pants.
I thought y'all were talking about me, and I was like, I'm not peeing. I don't know what's going
Brett's
on.
like, no, I didn't pee my pants.
because Brent had to pee real bad.
I really did.
That was funny because he's like, he's peed his pants. He's peed his pants. Brett's like, no, I'm not. But we look back and there's this guy walking and his pants are covered.
He looked
in
like Santa
piss.
Claus, dude.
Literally, I couldn't believe it. I didn't understand. It didn't register. My brain was like, dude, no, seriously. And I'm like,
Covered in
nah,
piss.
you're wrong.
Covered.
Piss all the way down his jeans. The video will be in the Sam interview. I put it in there. It's funny.
Dude.
As I'm talking about it, it's like there and it's hilarious.
So
It's like
funny.
best part of a video I've ever made. So, just looking forward to it. So anyways, we go inside and we do this, that's that, and we Sam's not even there.
Dude, we beat Sam there by like 45 minutes.
Sam-
Let's be honest. We didn't really know what to do.
No.
There was nobody holding our hand or anything.
But we looked like we did.
Well, we walked in and people were like, "What are you doing?" And we're like,
and then as soon as we
Somebody was
told
like,
the
them,
band.
we're at the podcast. We're doing Sam Grow. And they're like,
Nobody-
podcast Sam Grow.
nobody
All right, back there
asked
somewhere.
any questions after that, though.
Oh, we just had to say that.
They treated us like we were fucking gold.
Okay,
since
hold
there was
on,
no
no,
one
no.
else to treat better.
They told
so.
us no. We did call the guy, and he said, "Go around back, go to the band entrance, walk in, and then blah blah blah. The back right, whatever."
Some door in the back.
Right. So we pull around back, and we
Side, yeah.
or
Kinda.
yeah, whatever. The side.
Whatever.
We grab our stuff. We walk inside, and we see a black guy, and he turns up to us, and not an African American,
Dude, that-
Jake.
That guy
we
was
see
cool
a black
as
guy.
shit, too.
Oh, he was awesome, and he looks at us, and we look at him, and we're like, "Yeah, we're interviewing Sam. We gotta go in his green room." And he's like, "All right, what's back there?"
He's like, well, we don't know which one he's gonna be in, but go set
It's one
up.
of these two,
Yeah. It was,
Okay.
hey, thank God we picked the one with the pisser.
dude.
'Cause
Yeah.
My teeth were floating, boy.
So we get in there and we set up. I set up. I'm sorry.
I
Yeah, I
helped.
mean,
I went crazy.
I
The
helped a
only thing
little.
that Jake did was break one of our camera
I
legs.
set up the lights.
you know,
and
the
then
only
I
thing I
broke
did
one
was
thing.
You broke a camera leg.
pound
One light.
beers.
One light.
Shut up. I set up the computer.
Shut up.
Dude,
Set
that
the
was great
computer.
too, because Jake was like, I just tried to open it. I was
Dude,
like, no.
I've never heard Jake so like, oh shit, in my life.
I had a few cocktails.
He was like, oh shit, and he was
I
talking
was
all
very
weird.
worried. I was
he was
worried.
talking all
Me and
weird.
you were drinking the whole way up the road.
He
It's
said
fine.
I was worried.
And I was a little concerned that I was going to have to rig
Concernicus.
something. Turns
So-
out it didn't really break
He
anything.
broke the dang camera leg, people. I don't know if we got that across, but he just
Yeah,
rips it
they're not
open.
broke.
Dude, he broke it
Yeah.
so hard.
He's like, I'm
That's
sorry.
not
He went,
true.
I'm sorry,
That's
Mike.
not
He went, I'm
true.
sorry,
Muscled
Mike.
it.
And I'm like, I don't even know what to do. I
Mike
can't,
was
no
so
finesse. It was
flustered.
No.
all muscle.
I was like, I can't even look at that. I'm trying to plug shit in.
One little minor plastic piece went click and broke off. It was ready to break anyways. Mike probably already greased it up.
So Sam walks in. We hand him some whiskey that I got at McKay's.
Hold on.
That-
You didn't just get him some whiskey, dude. You got him like an $80 bottle of whiskey. Let's be
did.
honest.
I did.
You
That
hooked
was
him up-
a pro
you-
move.
You hooked
by
him
the way.
up, and he appreciated it.
Like,
Pro move.
like it. Yeah. I mean,
He's
And
helping
I
us.
had never had it before.
It was
and then
a
we were
nice-
just passing it around,
just
and
like
it was good.
just like if you got a little bit, like you've got the money to spare and buy what you can afford, right?
Yeah, for sure.
It doesn't matter. But if I can afford a little something nice for this guy to let me come in the green room and interview him and get a nice episode, boom, here you go. This is my favorite whiskey.
It broke
I want
the
you to have
ice so good.
Oh, he was
I
like,
don't-
yes.
I don't know if you guys noticed this, but I noticed it. But when he first walked in, it was super like fist bumps, fist
Yeah,
bumps.
yeah,
And
yeah.
then by the end of the night, hey,
Yeah,
like,
it's-
hugs
No.
and just,
Best
He
friends.
literally opened that bottle, took a swig, and handed it right to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, we're boys now, I guess.
Yeah, right?
Well,
I'm
dude,
down, trust
he
me.
literally said, so we're getting drunk, right? And
Yeah.
I guess we are.
So check that out. He opens the bottle and he starts handing it out after he drank it. I mean, that's badass. He could have held it. I mean, it was for him.
Yeah.
We had our own there. But we
had
never
all-
we never opened it. It's
No.
it's my truck still, actually.
Oh, you motherfucker.
Yeah, yeah.
It was great that he shared it, and we
I
had
thought it
beers
was cool.
too.
That's why I didn't grab it. I
He
thought it was
walked.
cool.
We literally were just like done.
Just
setting up.
finished.
He
It was-
shows up. We're
it
like,
was weird
hey,
timing.
hey,
It
hey.
was
And then,
perfect timing.
and then he's like, "Where do I sit?" We're like, "Right there." Then we sit down and we go.
No. Nope.
Yep.
So,
Yep.
nope.
So,
So,
hey, you were drunk, remember?
shh.
So
Heather.
was I. I can't
30
remember.
seconds, maybe.
So that's
I
not
can't
true.
remember
We sit down, right? And Wes sits down over there by the computer, right? Puts his big ass arm up on top of the fucking interface. Like this is shit that needs to work perfectly. And he's like, all right, I'm sitting here. Doosh. And he's like, hey, it's not recording.
All right.
I'm like-
yeah, that part,
I'm
I
like,
guess.
hold on. At least I caught it.
I don't remember
At
But
that.
he
least
was
I
in his
caught it.
chair
At
ready.
all.
But he was in his chair ready.
I don't
It's
remember that.
just funny. That's why I brought it
I
up.
don't remember that.
Dude, yeah, because he's like, so you'll see in the video, because I'm leaving all the beginning stuff right up until we start interviewing. Just leaving a few. He's like, it's not recording. I'm like, oh, what's up? I went, okay. I acted like real normal, but I was fucking terrified.
Yeah.
I was like, it's not
well,
what?
dude, we didn't
Dude,
want
he
to look
literally-
bush.
Mike
We
at
didn't
one
want to look
point-
bush league.
Mike was literally like under his breath, like, well, the camera should catch the audio.
Yeah.
Oh my god! I was like, oh god, this is gonna be horrible.
Oh,
I was like, the
dude.
camera.
And then he walked away and he was like, do not touch that.
No, I said, can you take your arm off the interface, please?
No, you did not. You're like, don't touch that.
Yeah, that's
No,
fine.
I asked you. But anyways, that was something that no one will ever see. Like,
I helped set up, by the way. Shut up.
You
We
broke
all helped
things.
a little bit,
No, I did my best.
I'm kidding. So, anyways,
but Mike's one of those people that doesn't want help. ever.
He needed it because he would have been late.
Correct.
No,
You can't help
We ran out
Mike.
of
You're not
time.
allowed to help Mike.
You got one light up,
We
and,
ran out of
and he spent
time.
most of the time fixing the leg on the camera.
Which worked.
I'm still figuring out what Brent did. He probably undid a.
He wasn't even there. He was wearing his mask, just walking around.
I walked back and forth drinking beers.
Now with that mask on.
Huh?
Huh?
What'd you say?
So, anyways,
The guy said as long as we were in the green room, we didn't have to wear it. But I was up and down the hallways. I went in the venue.
I'm not gonna go through the interview, but I mean I'm gonna point out a funny ass part. So
Oh God.
there was this part where we were doing the 99s to start the show.
Yeah.
And I forgot about it. That's why it's so good to have so many people, because Wes was like, hey, we can't start yet, 99s.
Yeah.
So he hands them out, and we explain like what, and he goes, hold up. This is so funny. Sam Grow goes, hold up. He's like, what do y'all call these things? Like, he caught us so off guard with just a simple question that we all didn't know what to fucking say. We all were staring at him like we're idiots. And Brent,
I'm glad he didn't ask me.
And
I still don't know what I call
Brent chimed in. He's like, oh, we call them 99s.
I missed that.
That's what they are.
Dude, I heard this part like 10 times in a row because I was trying to get a camera angle.
That's funny.
Dude, the more I heard it, it was so fucking funny because we all froze. And Brent goes, well, we call them 99s.
That's such a stupid.
After we just said, oh, they're 99s.
I mean, no offense to Sam, but that was a stupid fucking question.
No,
No,
was
it
good.
wasn't about what you actually call a bottle. I think the hard part was when he walked
He
in.
was
Right,
talking about the bottles.
well, when he
not
first
the
walked
brand.
in, it kind of took us all off guard because we're setting things up, and he walks
That's
in.
what I was trying to say.
And we don't know Sam. We had
No.
Wes hook us up with Sam, and we
Thanks,
didn't really
Wes.
know what to expect.
Sam
So-
loves Mike, by the way.
Yes,
Fanboy.
dude, he's a big fan of his.
Dude.
Found out that.
Well,
I mean,
there was-
kind of.
It was kind of like a first date, right? We spent the first 5 or 10 minutes kind of filling him out, and then things were just great after
Oh,
that.
then we had a finger
Yeah.
in.
But that's another funny part. So we're doing that. He's like, no, what do you call it? And finally, Brett goes, minis.
They're
And
minis.
he spits it out. He's like,
Nips.
yes, minis. And I was like, thank God. I couldn't think of anything. My brain was so flustered.
Yeah.
But anyways,
It was like Final fucking Jeopardy.
you'll
in
have
there.
to hear the rest of that. So we move on through the interview, blah, blah, blah. It goes good. It's going good. It's going good. About halfway through, suddenly we talk about OnlyFans. And Brent's like, I want to see that dick. And then everything loosened up. We were good from there, and it was great. And so after the interview, we're pretty tipsy. Pretty tipsy.
Then
Well,
yeah.
we
Speak for
was.
yourself. Speak for yourself.
Well, you
We
were not.
mashed up
Wes
some
did, I'm
pretzel
sorry,
dip.
Wes did not drink. 'cause
Yeah,
he was
that
driving.
was after the
He
interview.
wouldn't even try the pretzel cheese. and
I
that
know.
pissed-
Then
that pissed me off.
we continued to drink through the show. That's
whoa,
where we
hold
fucked up.
Pictures.
Hold up now.
Pictures.
Hold
How
up
many did we
now.
have? Like 4?
I don't know.
Did we didn't. Oh yeah. So hold up. We.
I don't even remember giving you all my credit card. I had like a $60 charge out of nowhere.
Yeah, that was like that's a bill, bro. So
Oh, I paid
okay,
the bill?
okay. So look.
No.
That was splitting it 3
So
ways.
we were supposed to
Oh
have.
fuck.
So listen, we were supposed to have tickets, right? That's what they said beforehand, but we never had tickets.
Yeah.
That's why I was getting to this part.
Mm-hmm.
So he like leaves, and we were like, all right, we're packing up. We're like, we're gonna load up. I was like, we better be able to get back in here. We leave Brent at the fucking door to hold that shit open.
Well, to add to that, the show was sold out, so we
Yes.
couldn't even buy tickets if we wanted to go back in.
Yes.
He sold that place out?
Yeah,
Well,
Good for
the
Sam.
you can
COVID
only have so
policy.
many.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
sell-out's a sell-out's a sellout.
Yeah.
Good for him.
So we put everything in the truck, and we come back inside, right?
Yeah.
And we roll back towards the green room. You know, annoying as hell. Like pop back in there. He's like playing guitar, like trying to like
Warm
tune
up.
up. Yeah. We're like, hey, we want to get in the show. We're making sure we can get in the show. And honestly, if we didn't do that, I don't know if we like. I don't know.
I missed that part.
Yeah, I don't remember that part
Thank
at
God
all.
y'all did that.
We went and talked to him, and he's like, oh yeah, and he told the lady to have her
I
sit
do
us.
remember the blonde lady.
Yeah,
Michelle,
you're
right?
like,
Was her
We're
name
waiting
Michelle?
for you.
Yes, Michelle. Sam said to have to sit them up front as close as you could, whatever.
And they did.
And she walked us around, and we walked in there, and I was like, oh damn. I thought this was gonna be like standing, weird, awkward.
Mm-mm.
Nope, seats everywhere, nice tables.
Yeah.
Waiters.
It was tight, and the first guy was like not tight. I was like kind of worried.
Yeah, no
He
offense.
wasn't good.
Look, no offense to that guy, and no offense to Sam. I'm pretty sure Sam didn't know who that guy was either.
No,
Let's be
he
honest.
had one song that sounded like kind of all right, kind of hit you right. It was
That-
like nice.
Dude, you guys are better than him.
That guy-
to be quite honest.
Dude,
I
I was
don't
actually
know. I
like,
thought-
I was actually mad at that guy.
Yeah,
He
I was
sucked.
kind of worried. So
He sucked really bad.
I was a little worried, and honestly, I was worried about Sam this whole time too, because I thought we might have fucked him up a little bit. And I was like, how's he gonna remember this? How's he gonna remember
Nah,
that? That mother effer comes out.
fucking sent it, bro.
He puts a stool up there and puts our whiskey right in the middle.
And then told a little story about
And
it.
then told a
Hey,
little
y'all ever
story.
seen this whiskey?
Couldn't remember our podcast name. That's
Nope,
fine.
didn't do it.
That's fine.
We never told her what it was.
We did not actually say it, I don't think.
Blame that on Wes.
He did follow us, right?
His manager had
/
our
guitar
email.
player
Yeah,
guy?
no, that wasn't. That was different.
Oh.
His manager
he
wasn't there. His manager knew the name of the podcast. Remember, he even said, "You're the ex and ex-husband." So I sent him the bio
dude.
and everything.
Okay.
Hold up. What?
Sorry.
Do you remember this?
So,
Hold on.
bro, during the interview, right? So I sent.
What
He
is
asked.
going on?
He sent a bio, right?
Oh.
So Sam's manager asked for a bio. Go ahead, Mike.
And
So you shit on me in the
No.
bio?
No.
We
it was
sent it in
my-
the group. Did we not send it?
Yeah, who was I?
We sent it in the group, didn't we?
I think you might sit on the side.
0% chance. 0% chance.
I said.
I hate everything. What the fuck?
I said X CYB.
And I was
He said ex-traveling musician,
Oh, I remember that.
Ex-merchant marine.
and ex-husband.
No,
Fuck you guys. What the fuck?
I said X. I just said X and X.
No, you put ex-husband.
I said X.
I'm gonna look it up right
We
now.
gotta stop talking about this
I'm
shit,
looking
man.
it up
It's
right
just
now.
gonna get me in trouble.
I'm sorry.
Every week
Every
now.
fucking week.
I thought it was funny.
No, it is funny.
But the thing is, Sam started laughing in the middle of the interview. Is it? Oh, that's why you're the ex.
Yeah, he said you're the ex and the ex-husband.
yeah. It was funny.
Is that when I said what I said?
I
don't know.
Maybe.
No, I don't fucking remember.
It's a
Alright.
good interview. Make sure you catch it.
By the
It's
way,
good.
you know what? I've done a lot of thinking. Don't believe anything.
No, it really. Literally, this is what it said.
Yeah.
I looked it up.
Fuck it.
And it says, we're three friends from Southern Maryland. One is an ex-merchant marine. One is an ex-touring musician. One is just an ex-husband.
I did not put husband.
No, that's fucking great.
I think he put ex-husband.
It's not wrong.
I think I left it like kind of like, and I would do that. Like,
Yeah.
and I just said X.
No, it's fucking fine.
Okay.
That's
I thought it
great.
was funny.
He said when he saw the ex-husband, he was like, I got to do this. Like, it's funny.
Yeah. All right, then.
Yeah, he was
See?
fun. It was a lot of fun.
Thanks for the compliment sandwich, Wes. Fucking asshole.
He wanted to drink, which shocked us all a little bit.
he's a drinker,
Wanted
boy.
to drink hard.
He told us to come on down whenever.
Did you see his Instagram with him just drinking in a hot tub the other day?
Yes.
I wanted
Hilarious.
to be in
He's
that
got-
hot
He
tub
put a
so
beer
bad.
up. Yeah, he put a beer
All
up.
of you,
Hey, if y'all don't know by now,
Yeah.
we are Sam Bro fans right now.
Yo,
I like this guy.
Look, I'll
He's
just
got
say it
way
right
more
now.
lessons than you think.
I am guilty of judging a book by its cover. I will say that 100 times out of 100 now. I never really gave him a shot, which he probably deserved for some. We talked about it.
Sometimes you gotta. It's harder to earn certain people's.
We talked about it, and you even brought it up in the like people hate on people from their area for some. And I wasn't necessarily hating on Sam. It's just that I just didn't give
Embrace
a shit.
it. Yeah.
And when you should embrace people from your area,
Well, to
right?
be fair, you're not a huge country guy either.
You're absolutely right.
Yeah.
If
but
it's
you
not,
are.
You can
No,
step
hey,
out
no.
though for
Not
people
new
from your
country.
area.
No, if
he
it's
likes
not-
old country.
Yeah, if it's not from the 90s or the old outlaw shit, I don't know it. I'm being honest. I really don't.
But you would embrace someone like if I was a famous country, you'd be like, hell yeah. So
but
it's the same
Sam
thing.
won me over as a person. Then I listened to his music, and I took it upon myself the other day to like message him on the side, be like, "Yo, this song. He's got a song called "I'm Not Him." Everybody needs to
Rockin'.
listen to "I'm Not Him."
It's rockin'.
It's on his newest record, I do believe.
Yeah.
And I know he's put out singles since that record, but it's on the latest full length.
Yeah.
That song is so fucking good.
My man's good. My man's good. So we didn't talk about it, but
He's
when he
getting bigger too.
so we didn't talk about it.
Deservedly, right? I'm gonna
we
pull the
said-
cock out of my mouth eventually. but
we said the guy before was not very good, right?
at all.
And so I didn't get to it, but I was saying I was kind of worried. Like I was like, this kind of sucks.
Yeah.
But bro, Sam on that mic is different.
And it was like an episode of VH1 Storytellers,
shit
man. I was like
sounded
hooked the whole
good.
time.
And my man could talk. He told a story literally like mirror, like
Dude,
exact same.
I related to like a stand-up comedian.
Yeah.
Like he had a set. Like he would sing a song and he would just like transition it perfectly. Dude, and his voice is just
Bro,
it's so
It's
good.
butter.
It's
He
so
had
good.
butter, dude.
He had the audience just by their balls.
Dude.
They didn't even have balls, and he had them there.
He's a pro, and he's going to get big, and
Exactly.
we should support him. And
He
we're
should,
really
because he's
thankful
not a
that
bad dude,
he
man, at all.
helped
And
us out.
Like I said, I feel bad for judging that book by a cover.
yeah.
But I'm glad that I can repent on that. You
And
know?
honestly, anyone that talks shit on him, I
Repent.
mean, you don't need that around you because they don't even
I
know
mean,
him.
am I using the word wrong?
No, it was funny.
What'd
Thank
you say?
I said
sorry.
repent.
repent for your transgressions
And Adam,
Against
hold on,
Sam.
put that camera on me.
Sameth growth.
Adam, we got to FaceTime with Colt Ford, bud.
Oh, that is true. I haven't told him that yet.
Zoom
But
in
Colt
back.
Ford said he'd come on our podcast.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know that I believe him.
Bro,
And I know you guys
Jake was
still
so
think,
giddy when he was on
well,
FaceTime.
I know
Hey.
you guys still think Colt Ford's small time, but trust me,
He's
he's
not.
big
No,
time.
nobody said that.
He's
Nobody
big
said
time.
that.
Who said he was small
So
time?
many
know
people
who he
said
is.
that.
Yeah. Well, I don't
No
know.
one said that.
I just
You
thought that.
fucking idiot.
I just thought that.
Okay, so anyways, Sam called him like in the middle of the interview.
Yeah.
FaceTimed him.
He's like, he turns it to us. He's like, look at these boys. He's like, you need to like hook up with these guys, and like
And he,
that was awesome.
yeah.
He was trying to put us on a little bit. So
Yeah, man.
so I don't really know Colt Ford either. I would listen to him when the time comes.
I don't know that any of you guys would like his music.
No, I probably
I'm
won't.
not
It
the
doesn't
biggest
matter.
fan of his. I'm not a big fan of the rap country thing.
Yeah,
I'm not.
That's what he does.
I know he does it, but he does it well. And
Yeah,
he's got
and
a big. He's got a big following.
He does. It's massive.
But-
it's unbelievable.
Dude, Heather's a big fan of his too.
Well, she wasn't until we went to the show when he played with Joe Diffie
Jake.
down here.
Yeah.
And then
Jake.
he's so pro America and like so pro like freedom and stuff
Jake,
that it was.
so he's
he
everything
won her
you want to
over.
be.
Jake, that was another.
No, I'm not pro
That was
America.
another part. That was another part. You straight up was like, dude, my wife came.
I don't
Like,
remember
he said,
that.
my wife came and she's not like big into country rap at all, and she loves him now. She
Did
fell
I
in
say
love.
that
You said
in-
she fell
in
in
the
love.
interview?
Yeah,
Dude,
she
you
fell in
drunk,
love.
bitch.
All right.
Dude, the best part was when Jake was like, "Look at this picture I took during the interview," and it was literally like the mic stand in front of his face. He was like, "Look at this picture."
You drunk motherfucker.
Yeah. He
Shut
missed
up.
it. There's another one you did, which was pretty funny too. They were talking about Alan Coe,
David Allen Coe.
right? And they were talking about like his wife was singing with him and this and that.
Yeah.
And like Jake is talking while Sam's talking, but I zoom in on him because I want people to hear what the heck he just said.
Hey, y'all kept cutting me off.
And
all right?
she's like singing and stuff. He's talking about her singing and like that. And,
Me
and,
or her?
and Jake, no, what?
I don't know.
Because we were talking about how terrible he got towards the end of his
Yes,
career.
and he was like,
I was talking about he playing at Hotel Charles.
No,
I didn't
okay,
have anything else.
I know. So he was sitting in his chair and his wife was singing with him
Yeah.
and everything like that. And he was watching with his dad. And I see you over there. You go, you see that? That's his fifth wife. That's all you said.
oh. And Sam's trying to have a good moment with his dad.
You said it much better, but it was, you had, see that? That's his fifth wife. Like he's talking to his son about like David Allen Coe's wife.
Jesus Christ, man.
I'm sorry.
It was so funny. I zoomed in on it.
Holy shit.
So, so that was a good interview. Let's move on. So, Sam, we look forward to it. It's gonna be
I
the
wanna
video's
have
gonna be awesome, and we want to interview more. So, if you can hook us up with, or you want to see us
I'll tell you-
interview
no, no,
somebody,
no.
let's work
Hey,
on
how
it.
What we
about that
need
ride
to
home,
do
though?
is take this motherfucker on the road. Sam, what did Sam say? He owns like 76 acres outside.
17.
18?
17?
Yeah,
Oh, okay, I was
76.
drunk.
Oh, boy.
176.
A million acres?
He owns Tennessee. No. So he said he lives like 45 minutes outside of Music City. And
Memphis?
We should set up in the middle of the
that's
street.
not
and just-
Music City, you fuck.
We should set up in the middle of the street and just interview everybody that walks by.
Well, then we'd be Nashville
The
recording artists.
shitty fucking mic though, so they don't get our shit all dirty.
There you
Yes,
go.
the ride
I'll
home
fart on a snare drum.
was not the ride there.
Oh, the ride home we're not going to talk about.
No, the ride home, I
Okay.
got Wes really, really mad, and I had to
I'm gonna-
apologize the next day personally.
I'm going to play one video at the end of the interview.
Oh.
Just one.
The
Little
Woody
clip.
Woo video?
Woody Woo.
Woody
you
Woo
have-
the whole
you were
way
in that
out.
one.
And it's
You know what?
going
I'm
to
gonna
fade
save
out.
it because I had it ready to play right here, but I'm gonna save it.
It's going to fade
I'm
out
gonna
with
save it.
Woody Woo.
Brent tried to climb out the window a few times and tickle Wes, and Wes was driving and being responsible.
Bro, we
Hold
drank
on, hold on. Climb out the window?
yeah, one time.
100%. You did.
Yeah,
No,
you
you
did.
weren't. He wasn't
You didn't
cli-
try to climb out.
He
You
was-
were hanging
yeah,
out
he-
doing the,
You were saying what's up
college girls.
to the
Yeah.
area.
Let's
You're
go.
like, hey, look at me. I'm Brandon, a monkey in a tree. Like, just-
What?
Oh, man.
Hold on,
Yeah.
like I was like out the window?
Yeah, like butt on the
On the windowsill.
Yeah, yeah.
Holy
that's what made him mad.
Shit. I'm so sorry. I don't even remember that.
Yeah, it was
Oh
weird. So,
my god, that's embarrassing as
transitioning-
fuck.
transitioning to
Yeah, Wes, I
further
apologize again, bud.
to the rest of the show. How much time is it?
1 hour and 3 minutes.
All right, so
Oh my
I got
God.
one zero idea we never got to.
Yeah.
The time difference between when a Stegosaurus lived and a Tyrannosaurus Rex lived is greater than the time difference between the Tyrannosaurus Rex and now.
Wow.
No
Is that
shit.
real?
Why did the first one go out then?
So a few million
Why
years.
did what go out?
The steg.
The Steggy boy with the
Yeah,
little spikes on his
steggy
tail.
boy. Why'd he go
He's
extinct?
just
Oh,
they're
Steggy.
literally just large lizards, bro, and they just went extinct. somehow, one way or another. And honestly, there were billions of T-Rexes. There were so many. It's very weird. You got to look that up. Bunch of them and they're actually scavengers, and they weren't really much to like hunt.
They weren't like predators, super predators.
They ate a lot of dead shit. They ate a lot of weak
carcasses,
shit. Yeah, they're little arms.
Oh, and they didn't have
what the hell
thumbs.
were those about, right? Like, what did they actually do with those?
Yeah,
nothing. Probably.
Wes totally caught me doing that too.
So yeah, that was the little zero idea. Moving on. Old folks home or live with the kids.
Ooh,
this is a good one.
I'm 86.
You are what?
Hold
1986.
I'm
From
80.
whose perspective? Are you the old person? Are you the old person?
Scenario.
Okay, sorry. All right.
Walk us through it, Mike. I don't get the quite.
Are you talking about you? Okay, you're saying, are you talking about me or my parents?
Me.
You yourself.
You're old.
Okay, I'm talking about. Okay, I'm talking about like in general, like I'm not really talking about us. It's just not like a would you rather.
Oh, I thought it was a would you rather.
It's just like the thought of an old folks home, or
a nursing home,
or living with
if I could afford
the
assisted living, they're going to assisted living.
Pros and cons of
No, there is no pros or cons. There's only cons.
Lori.
There's only cons of it.
You can live with me, Lori.
It's a lie.
Hold on. My mother is in her 50s and quite
and you're
virile.
ready to send her packing already.
No, I'm just saying when the time comes.
Oh yeah.
Even if I was 86, I would not want to impose myself on my family. If we can afford assisted living, send me there, because also that will give you some sort of semblance of independence.
Well,
you're not living in a room at your fucking grandkids or some bullshit.
If you send me to a nursing home, I officially know this is my last home on this earth.
Well, what's the difference between your house and that?
Right,
you don't know for sure. You might think you can muster some in. You might think one day you'll move out. You know, one day you'll get your own place.
You fucking know, bud. What are you gonna have like a fucking second wind all of a sudden?
Yeah, I'm moving in with my kids.
You guys are acting like old people are not the same as us.
They're not.
They're just older. Are you the same as you were when you were 18?
No, I'm fucking 35.
No,
I'm tired all the time. I'm fat.
But
what the fuck are you talking about?
You're perfectly aware of the world and your feelings and how you.
Yeah, and when I'm in my 80s, I'm perfectly aware that time is running out.
You still want attention. You still don't want to die.
People fuck more in assisted living homes than they do anywhere. That's been proven.
Yeah.
Dude, the STD rate in nursing homes.
The villages in Orlando, yes.
Not just Orlando.
That's the highest there is.
Okay, so send me to where I'm fucking and let me die in peace.
No, okay.
You don't want to die, though.
Nobody wants to die.
You want to be around your grandkids, too.
Okay.
Dude, then you know what? Come down every now and then and see me, but leave me the fuck alone.
In my family.
Can you imagine Brent as a grandfather? Leave me the fuck alone.
I can picture him perfectly as a grandfather. Yeah. So
gotta have kids first.
In my family, it's always been It's only been a few grandparents, but they live with us. They live even now. They live with my mom.
Is that the Venezuelan thing or
I don't know.
Assisted living
it's probably the money
is
thing,
a brand new thing, guys. There's no such thing as old people just don't go out to pasture and live
that's
somewhere.
What assisted living
this is like the last 50 years.
Okay,
Man.
I'm sorry.
In the rest of humanity, there's been no place where you send old people to hang out and
die. Your house. Yeah.
It's you. It's your kids. And if you don't, you have a very terrible death, basically.
Yeah.
Not anymore. But not anymore.
Not anymore.
I think it's different now with FaceTime and stuff like that where you can connect. And honestly, the living places now are like pretty sick.
Dude, if I can go to bingo 3 nights a week and eat 3 square meals and then be left the fuck alone.
Get my meds when I want them.
Exactly.
I want to be independent still.
Dude, but when we get it, Captain America, but when you get to a certain age, you can't be.
What the yeah, that's funny.
What's funny?
Captain America.
I'm just saying.
Because I don't want to die in a nursing home.
No, I'm just saying at some point you're going to have to rely on somebody, Jacob.
I want to rely on my kids. That's the question.
Why would you burden you?
Listen now.
I'm not going to burden them.
Then go the fuck to the home.
If I'm pooping my pants every day and I can't eat and stuff, then, we're talking end of life anyway. But you're talking about the good years where you're still banging chicks and stuff.
Okay. Well, if you're in your 60s, you don't need 70s. To be there.
60s is not old. We know that.
It's like the 70s.
Okay, 60s, 70s. If and when I hit 80, I'm telling everybody right now, send me away. Send me to the home.
Jack Nicklaus is like 86 or
feed
something.
me a hollow point.
80s is not that old.
You got, but the thing is, you got to be able to afford to be sent away.
If I
That's
can,
right.
dude,
Yeah.
I've got cancer on one side and heart attacks on the other. If I live past 65, I'll be glad.
Well, okay, so with like Amanda's grandparents, they're very like that too, and it sucks to see because he was such a Chet. He was such a strong dude that took care of his shit. He worked hard his whole life.
Yeah.
And his name's Chick, and he now like basically sits there in his house all day, and they have help. It's like one little
It's a 55 and over
Thai lady.
neighborhood, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And there's a
over
little
La
Thai
Plata.
lady that comes over and helps them and stuff, and helps them do this and that.
Make
Helps
sure the meds are taken.
Charlotte's getting worse too, and she can't quite like do certain things like cook food and stuff. She has to sit down in the kitchen and do it if she does it.
Yeah.
And so they have help that comes and does it, and it is sad to see him sometimes because I feel like I put myself in his brain when he sees like Felix or when he sees something like that, because you see a start of something and you're like, I know I can probably tops see him maybe 10.
Yeah.
Mike,
Maybe 11.
The brain you have now
It's
is the
different.
brain you're going to have when
I
you're
know
80.
it is. I'm
You're going
not
to
saying
have the same feelings.
I'm not gonna
We
say-
treat old people like they're
No, I'm
retarded.
just saying I think about that. I don't know if he's thinking
They're
about that. No, I don't know if he's thinking about that. I'm saying that's what I think he's thinking because I think that. You know what I'm saying? Like he's looking down at
Motherfucker.
Felix. He's looking down at Felix and he adores him.
So
But he has this very sad look in his face that he doesn't know someone's watching. You know what I'm saying? And I see this look of like, like I don't know the rest of that story. I don't know half that story. I'm not gonna know a quarter of that story. We talked about it before where like you don't get to see your kids' end of the story. Sometimes you do, and it sucks.
So
But-
I agree with
You know what I'm saying?
I agree with Jacob on the brain thing. But
I know.
where
Of
you
course
have
you
to
do.
you have to think about the body can't keep up with the brain, bud. And that's where the question lies.
and then you start taking meds for the body, and then it starts messing with your mind, and then your mind gets
if
a
you're
little
shitting or
loopy.
peeing in
and
your
it's just-
pants, you need to be in at home.
You,
period.
you suck it up and you take care of your family.
well, you gotta think.
but by taking care of your family with professional help, what's wrong with that?
Now-
Bring them in the house, yeah, sure. Bring
No.
them in.
Why
Listen.
do I gotta hold on? Why do I gotta waste my so-called
You're not
golden
wasting
hour?
it. It's not a waste.
That is
No,
a
Jake,
waste,
Jake,
dude.
Jake,
Fuck off. It's a
That's
waste.
that is a massive sacrifice, though.
Dude, if I
You're
worked
talking
hard
about the
through my
people that
30s,
got you where you're going. You
They
know?
got me there for
Right.
17 years.
Dude, they take care of you going in, you take care of them going
I
out.
disagree with you completely.
No, I'm listening to both sides. I'm not like picking one. I'm just saying.
I
like,
get what you're saying too. I do.
Dude.
But in the end of the day,
yeah.
I will make. I hope I can make the decision. I do not want to be a burden on my kids or my grandkids.
No one
The
does.
minute you
But-
move in, you're a burden. The minute
But
you move in,
it's
you're a burden.
okay because they've been a burden on you their entire life.
That's not
you know?
true. That's not true. They want to
sort
see
of.
you on holidays and your birthdays because you're a
No.
grandparent.
Very few people are okay with dying. Let's be honest.
No one is.
Old people included.
I don't think
There's-
anybody's really is.
No,
If
there's
they
a few
can-
people that are like, I'm
well, then
ready
they're-
to go.
You know what? Then they're they're
rest-
ready to go, whether they're ridden with
Yeah.
cancer or
Yeah.
ridden with dementia
They've
or whatever.
done what they needed to do
Yes,
and they're
I
ready.
agree.
But most people are just like me and you. They're just old.
Yeah.
Or, we're
But if
getting,
you're-
guys, we will be in this, we'll be there one day.
That's
That's why I think about it. I prep myself. For
okay.
it.
But the same people that are in comas have the same brain activity as you and me right now. But they're fucking not. You're not plugged in the fucking
If
bedroom next
my
door.
kids won't have me, I'll gladly go. If I screwed up the relationship so bad, I will pay my way
that's
into
unfair.
it.
You
myself.
can't say that like that. You can't screw. Oh, they don't love me enough, so I can't live with them. What if your kids live in a normal 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom house and don't have fucking room for you?
That's true too.
They will not have money for an old folks home then.
All right then. So what the fuck are
you're
you
paying
supposed to
for
do?
it anyways.
Or your Social Security's paying for it.
Now you got to think now.
Or your
Hold on.
retirement's paying
Now you
for
gotta
it.
think. There's a lot of young kids out there right now, right?
Yeah.
Not even paying attention to that. They're not saving any money for that.
Nobody does.
Well, you shouldn't have to
401k, what you got,
shouldn't have
right?
to pay for it.
Yeah.
I will say that
You got one?
should not
You
have to
got one?
pay. Yes.
Yeah, of course
you
we
should
all
not
do.
have to
I
pay.
know. I'm saying that's part of it.
If I'm going down, I'm not going to burden my family financially, my younger family,
yeah.
my kids.
Yeah.
I'll pay my own way.
Right.
But I don't want to be set out to pasture in some place in Waldorf.
But hold up.
I want to be living on the farm.
Do you
I
think
want to be hanging out.
you think every waiter and waitress out there is saving up for their retirement
Right,
home?
man.
But that's
Not
not
yet.
Dude,
But
the
no,
four
I'm
of us
not-
in this
that's
room
not
are
a slight-
really, really well off compared to a
That's
lot
not-
of people.
That's not a
Mike,
slight. That's
not
not
yet.
a slight. I'm saying
No, I
they're
agree
going to
with you.
get older.
Yeah.
That money's not going to be as big, But they were like, it's so good in the beginning that they couldn't leave it. They just could not leave it.
It's a trap. Everyone knows that about restaurants. It's a trap. It's a trap game.
And that's not slight. That's not a slight on them.
Not at all.
No.
I understand. Like sometimes you can't leave it.
No, you're right.
But I think that you should start saving your money is what I'm saying, and be more responsible with it.
I would like to think
You gotta think ahead, man.
that
Kevin Samuels.
I'm just saying. Oh, Kevin Samuels.
No one owes you.
Really?
No one owes you shit.
You're
they don't
absolutely
even,
right.
They don't even owe you a fucking home to die in.
Well, nobody owes you anything on this earth. That's the best way to live this life.
Yeah.
Yes.
So if you take that into your late stages, you're going to be well off too. That's a better way. I totally agree.
Think about what you just said.
What about it?
I agree with that. I'm not saying my
You
kid
agree
owes
with
me
that,
anything.
but then why why do you immediately have to move in with them?
He doesn't. He's saying the relationship's good.
I'm going to raise my family in a way that they take care of the elderly, just like I will.
But you can take care of the elderly monetarily with help, with nurses, with make sure they're getting fed
but
3 times a day.
You're talking about a home where you're out banging older women too.
I'm not talking about the sex,
you don't
dude.
need assistance at that point.
I think he's finally moved past that as well.
Yeah, we're way past
If
that.
you're
That was the
97
joking
and
part.
you have dementia, your plaques covered your whole brain, and you have no idea what's going on, and you're pooping your pants every day.
That's my biggest
You
fear.
can't put that around your family either. But at that point, you're not making.
I would like to
decisions.
think if I had one sentient thought left, I'd eat a bullet at that point.
Whoa.
So you're
Sentient.
are you going to put your end of life like sort of? You're going to have to put that decision in someone else's hand.
So
Yes.
you're absolutely right. But at the same time, but leading up to that moment, if I'm an invalid, I will gladly tell my family, hey, I have cultivated. Look at everything that that was created because of me, because of my seed, because of my hard work.
Mm-hmm.
Make sure I'm taken care of. Come see me every now and then. We're good.
Well, that's why you need to prep that ahead of time.
Yeah, of course.
So
I
they know
agree
it's coming.
Do you guys have a will?
No, not yet.
I don't. Do you?
But
Yeah.
as soon as he was born, I should have probably started, but we didn't.
You need to get.
you know,
need
you're
a
absolutely.
will.
You know what? You're absolutely right. My dad died at 52. Didn't have a will.
100% should have a will.
It screws
Bro,
everything.
you could
up.
die.
It
You could
fucks
die.
everything up.
You could die on the way home.
You guys have real assets
Well, don't
now
say
and
that.
stuff and
Yes.
things. You have a kid. You have to have a plan.
I'm just saying. So I'll put it to you this way.
You can even be like, leave everything to this until you figure out more. Until you.
The
divide
funny thing
more.
is, though, it literally doesn't matter, right? You're dead.
right.
Yeah.
But if you love your family and you want to make it easier on them, you got to have a will or a plan.
And you know what? I think a lot of that shit is sliding people. When you see like, oh, he's not even in the will. You see those certain families where like that person's left out. This person
I
gets
can
money.
speak to that a little bit.
definitely
and
slight.
it's a mess.
You
it's
want to
a
speak
mess.
to it?
That's
I
definitely
don't want
slight.
to.
No,
I don't want to. I know you can too.
And,
Yeah,
and we don't have to because we did talk about it.
we did 2 seasons ago.
But then
yeah.
again, there's new listeners. There's it changes so much. But there are people that I think slight before they go away. They slight.
You don't show anyone your will before you die.
Death?
Besides your wife.
So
You're right.
So
That is
Wes,
the biggest fucking thing.
hold on. So Wes, what do
Go
you
out
think
hard.
about? We didn't ask. So what do you think about the home or your home?
So I think there's something to living with family as long as you can, as long as you're coherent. I think science and medically it's proven that the longer you're around, the older you are, the longer you're around more people, you live longer. Your longevity of life, it's there. But I think it comes to a certain point where if you are a burden on people, I don't know if I'd go as extreme as I want to eat a 12 gauge, but I don't want to be a burden on anybody in my family. So when it gets to a certain point, if I become a burden and it's a debate between my daughters, like, I don't want dad. Do you want dad? Like,
But you should put that in a will beforehand to
yeah.
say the state to make it as comfortable as possible for them to make that
Yes.
decision.
But what
Yes,
if they
but I-
want you to be a burden and they're okay with it?
Then they
okay,
would-
that's different.
they would
That's
sign that.
different. That's different. To me, if I ever came to a point where if you're a burden, I don't know if they want a burden is something you don't necessarily want. If they're like, no, this is the way dad is, it's not a burden. I'm okay with being with him. Then it's not really a burden at
then
that
you
point.
have to swallow your pride and be like, I'm down with that. You guys
Yeah.
can take care of me a little bit.
Yeah.
I know I'm stupid and I walk around the house and I say weird things and I don't always wear clothes or whatever, but
I know I
truly
shit in a box and wrapped it for your birthday, but
Yeah.
you know.
you know what? Oh yeah, sorry.
And I was gonna say, I don't care. Like, it's whatever my kids want. It truly, I don't care. At that age, when I'm 85 years old, we're talking about 70. Dude, at 70, 75, you're still somewhat coherent.
Agreed.
We're talking about 85,
See,
90. When I'm 85, 90.
I won't go there because when we were 18, we thought people that were our age now were ancient.
Yes.
And they couldn't make decisions, and they're stupid, and they're old.
I disagree with you on that.
People that are
but-
85, dude, my
I
grandpa's
thought
85.
they actually had it
he's-
together
Yeah.
at that age. I didn't think they were old and stupid at our age.
I look at-
old,
I thought they knew a lot
and
more than
can't
me.
play sports,
Well,
like
sure.
decrepit, not funny,
Sure.
not funny.
Sure.
I look at-
depends who.
I look at my mom when she was
Depends
35
who.
and my stepdad was 33 and I was fucking 12 and my sister was 19. Them motherfuckers were kicking ass.
I thought.
I guess my
I thought
point
my
is,
dad. I thought
we-
my uncle. I thought they all like had it all figured out.
I will
Right.
say this. I talk to my mom every day. She's my best friend. I'm not ashamed to say that. We talk all the time.
I think the losers.
She
you're thinking
will
of.
agree with me that if it gets to a point where it becomes a job on top of my job and on top of my family, it's time to go.
You say that now.
No, I'm
But
being serious.
I'm not saying you. Saying you in general. People say that now.
Yeah.
But when it's time to send your own parent out of your house, it's gonna be hard.
And I'm not saying like states away. There's plenty of facilities around here.
I understand that.
Dude,
but I'm just saying.
it's
I'm
called
just bringing
out
up-
to pasture.
I'm just trying to
It's
bring up.
over.
I'm trying to bring up thoughts you're gonna have when that time comes.
I mean, Jacob, you
I
can
don't
say out to
disagree.
pasture, and I don't disagree with you. But at that point, you
What
just
else
try
is
to get
it?
the. I mean,
What
what
else
the fuck
is
are
it?
you gonna do?
Okay.
Reinvent the wheel?
Let's just say you're perfectly fine, and you spend the last 2 years
If you're
of your
perfectly
life.
fine, then yeah, grab a guest room.
They always go early. Your family always goes early.
a lot of cool people
So
in the
now-
home, bro.
Mike,
Yeah.
A lot of
Mike,
friends.
Don't you love Jello, Jake?
you're in for 2-3 years
That's what
before you even start losing your mind. And you're just like, my family abandoned
No,
me.
I don't think.
No,
That's what's going to feel
that's
like.
not no.
Yes.
No,
I
but you
disagree
are
with you
no,
fully.
but you are going to feel sad that you might be missing out on this. You might be missing out on that.
But at the same
You're-
time,
you're
you
in
have
here
to
watching.
know physically you can't keep
No,
up.
it's not just that. You know, it's a part of what this new life is. Like people are busy, or they're pretty busy now. It's not like we're
Dude.
hanging around a freaking
right.
a fire at night and like we
Right.
can hang.
This isn't fucking
the new world.
Hallmark Channel. We're
Look,
not putting our clothes out on the
Society
line.
and humanity are judged by the way they treat their most vulnerable. The most vulnerable are babies, unborn babies as well, and they're elderly.
Okay,
It's true. I
But
mean, the people who literally can't protect themselves. If you're just all about sending them to an old
damn it.
folks
but Jake,
home,
it's
that
not
was not a
you're,
shot.
No. I just
Jake, you,
People
you're,
that can't protect themselves. Is what
you're
I'm saying.
putting
I
them
got
into a
you,
home
bud.
that will help protect them. Even more so, they're monitoring.
I
At
know
night,
they're protecting their health, but no one cares about their health because you already basically condemned them to die anyway.
see. I disagree.
If you
I
don't
don't
wanna
think
hang-
that's condemning.
Dude, they're
them.
not. We're not sitting
don't
in
wanna
the
hang out
Arkham
with them.
Asylum
You
to
don't
hang out
wanna
with
hang out with
fucking
them.
That's
Joker.
not. It's not wanting to hang out with them. It's like you can't be there all the time.
You
Well,
can't. Hold on. You send your kids to daycare during the day while you go to fucking work.
I
What's the
don't.
fucking difference?
Okay, so I wake up and we get Felix ready. I gotta go to work. Come back, you get Felix, pick him up. Maybe you got to do
Yeah, but
shit
you're
around
in a
here.
different category where your mother-in-law can watch him. That's different.
Okay, it's still I got to go pick him up somewhere. What is that?
No,
It's
you're
a
right.
different
You're
thing.
right. I'm sorry. You're right.
Yeah. Anyways, so
My
you pick
bad.
him up, you bring him home, then you do it, or maybe he has sports, maybe he has this, maybe he has that. Who knows? By the time you're home, it's 7:00.
Right. And
That
somebody
old lady-
forgot to change Grandpa.
Old person or lady has been there all day in his soil.
Okay,
Just kidding.
there's people that can come to the house
Yeah,
for
old
one.
Brent's
but
got diaper
we're,
rash.
we're,
He's
we're talking
pissed.
about different. We're talking about different stages. Okay, when you're at the late stages like you guys are talking about, where the guy's literally coherent,
That's the
like
whole
Wes,
argument I have, though.
then okay, send him to the home. But if the guy is me and I'm just like, yeah, all right, I shit my pants once in a while on accident,
Jake, there's
but I'm
things I
still
think.
perfectly mentally
Jake.
here. Don't send me away.
Dude, I
Don't send me
shit my
away.
pants 3
There's
weeks
things-
ago.
there's
Listen,
things
we've all established we've all shit our pants by accident at this age.
You did.
So,
You definitely did there, poker player.
So hold up, I had pros and cons. I don't know.
Oh,
There-
shitting your pants?
No, pros and cons. Still, it's warm.
There's any cons? I didn't know that.
No, all right, so I had
Don't
pros.
shit your pants. I'm sending you to a home, Jacob.
I had random pros and
I
cons.
know.
I'm gonna read now after we've discussed it. The pros would be help around the house for a certain amount of time. They can help with certain things.
Like what?
They're not that old, man. At that time when they come move in, when they retire, they get out of their house and look, they're getting a little slow. They,
All right,
they're
now
dropping stuff.
Now we're dropping the age even further. You said retirement.
65, 70-ish.
They
right?
don't need to be living with me when
Dude,
they're that age.
I'm playing golf and riding a boat when I'm 65,
Yeah, when I'm
70.
65,
I am-
70, I'm living on my
dude,
own. I'm not living
65
with
is a
anybody.
new
Yeah,
45.
yeah.
Come on.
I'm talking
it
like
depends
80s.
Depends how well off.
Late 80s.
Depends how
Late?
well off you are.
Man, shit.
Some people are not as well off.
It's
at
I want to
70.
lose my
world.
mind at 75.
Some people were living with their kids at 70.
Every day is like
Easily.
an adventure.
I'm pretty sure my grandma's been living with her kids since like 65, 70.
Well,
And
everyone's
this
life
is your
is
mom?
so different.
no, her husband died. She didn't have anybody else to. She didn't make no
Yeah,
money.
go remarry
No.
or figure it out. No, I'm saying the
my
options.
God.
The
Go
options.
get a new wife or a
I
husband.
can tell you,
I'm
fuck.
naming the options. These are the options you have. Try to
I
remarry,
hate
which
these options.
doesn't work that great. Or, go be a great grandma and a family woman and just live with your family and take care of them.
That is what happened, and I can't imagine.
Or live alone and be a
I
miser.
can't imagine all those times I spent at my cousin's
Jesus
house,
Christ.
and she wouldn't been there. I can't imagine what it would have been like. Like that, like it was
She
pretty
chose
impactful
the
to
most-
my
Hey,
life.
What's that rice and chicken
sacrificial-
dish?
Thing.
Oh, wow! Why did I forget it?
Pum-
Palau.
Palau.
Palau, bro.
She chose the most sacrificial thing that brought her like the least personal like satisfaction. Not satisfaction, but
She
like
didn't have no choice.
joy. Maybe not even joy. What's the word?
She
I
didn't
don't
have a
know.
choice, bro. He died, and her husband
You
died.
always have a
Compassion?
choice.
He took care of her, and you know what? I advise anybody to go to their grandparent and ask how they met, and it's a great story and it's fun and it's good for you. Maybe some people know
All
that.
my grandparents are dead, so I can't do that.
Well, that's fine. I mean, it is what it
Except
is.
one, but I don't talk to
It is
her
what it
'cause
is,
she
but I-
sucks.
Well, I asked my grandma how they met, and she went in. I'm not going to tell obviously,
She's a
but
terrible person.
it was
It's
it was a great story, and I'm really glad I heard it. So I advise anybody, if you haven't, maybe I just sparked that idea and you can do it. So pros: help, like I said, bonding with grandkids, bonding with you.
There is something to be said about bonding with the elders. I get that
Yeah,
for sure.
and you're making memories that wouldn't be there
Yeah.
because you wouldn't be there.
yeah. I agree.
Those going to be special one day. Maybe you gave up some time. Maybe you gave up a lot of time, but when they're gone, you're gonna feel like you did everything you could.
Yeah.
You really did give them as
Sometimes
much
you
time
just
as
gotta
they
take
could.
old Yeller out back, though, man. I mean,
I agree.
It is what it is.
The cons, space, when they're all up in that.
You gotta have a separate apartment.
I agree.
Or a basement.
That apartment probably cost.
The basement in Ozark, that guy that lives down there.
Yeah,
never
sweet
seen
spot.
What? You're missing out, bud.
Whoa,
Oh, fuck
I'm gonna
me.
point that finger
Yes,
too, bro.
tonight. Go watch
Tonight.
episode 1.
Tonight.
Do you have
Tonight,
Netflix?
if you're lucky, I don't go to McDonald's, bro.
I
I'm more worried about that.
Hey,
It's been the
look.
longest segment ever.
I have to go. I'm starving.
Yeah, Ozark, watch it. The eventual bad moments, which we all know what those are.
Poopy
They're
pants.
coming anyways, though.
I know, but
Grandpa
might-
Pitt shit his pants again.
it would. But imagine waking up one morning and you walk in there and then
It smells like shit.
okay, overstepping.
Yeah.
There.
Oh, that's a big thing, bro.
That happens anyway.
It
there would be-
happens anyway if you don't nip it in the bud.
It's just mother-in-law stuff.
nosy,
No, I
nosy,
disagree.
nosy.
It's going to happen once, and then somebody's going to go, hey, be a fucking grandparent. Figure it out.
I meant overstepping, like they're doing too much. Like they're
Yeah, that's what I'm talking
okay.
about.
Nosy, aggravation. You live with somebody, they're gonna aggravate you. a
Yeah,
little
I don't
bit.
want to watch
course.
Jeopardy every night, Grandpa.
Yeah. So and then tension in your marriage, from it's your parent or it's her parent, one or two.
You're right. If your mom wasn't here, we'd be fucking.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Either that or like she maybe took the last orange, the last grapefruit.
Cynthia, I like these fucking clementines, and your fucking mother took it
He only
again.
thought about that because his brain brought it back from the beginning.
That was like
Oh,
Sigmund
shit.
Freud. That was such a slip. Freudian,
Sorry, Mrs. Holmes. I really appreciate the sign. I just don't like your son.
All right. So moving on. What's
I'm
a good
kidding.
acceptable?
I'm kidding.
What's a good acceptable percentage of weight gain for a married couple? Actually, hold on.
That's
Hold
a
on.
good question.
Hold
bud.
on. Let's save that for the Patreon.
All right.
So,
Minus 10%.
Yeah, so we appreciate y'all hanging out. The Sam Grow interview is going to be coming up, and then next week.
Yeah, man.
I'm taking my time. I'm trying to
Shout
make
out to Sam. Shout out to Cole.
Yeah, I'm trying to make it nice. I didn't want to rush it.
No. that should be. It's like a.
Yeah, I mean, we only got 2 views.
I don't know about y'all. I'm really proud about that.
Absolutely.
It's pretty good.
So that's gonna be coming out next week, and we appreciate you all. Hope you have a good day. Blah blah blah. All the same stuff. Go to Patreon and check out what happened next. So, adios.
Good night, everybody.
Play Working On.